Oh, what's up, beautiful people? How's it going? Here we are again. Game night. Vancouver, Calgary. Stampede, the Saddledome, part 3. Apparently, there's been a whole lot of Vancouver versus Calgary over the last few days. You had the Vancouver Warriors in Calgary. You had the Abbotsford Canucks in Calgary. And tonight, you got the Vancouver Canucks in Calgary. I'll tell you, the Warriors, the Vancouver Warriors, they're the lacrosse team. They did defeat the Calgary team 14-10. So part 1 of the Stampede to the Saddledome was won by Vancouver. The second part, I'm not going to tell you because we're going to wait until the first intermission. But we're going to start off by saying hello to all you beautiful people who are currently in chat waiting to have the game get going. We're going to go over the stats that you want, but you don't really need. We'll go over the Canucks lineup. It is the same lineup as the last game. The only difference being is the goaltending has changed. So I'll give you a sneak preview there. During the first intermission, we're going to have Dustin Boydell stopping by for the Rusty and Dusty Sideshow. We're going to break down the first period, and as well, we're going to talk about the World Junior Championships, the Canucks prospects that are playing there. And we're going to talk about Patrick Alvin. He had an interview with Sportsnet and had some interesting comments. So we're going to go through those, which I'm sure a lot of you have probably already heard some of these comments. And then during the second intermission, we're very excited. We're going to have Cam from Green, Blue, and Dubs back on the show. He'll be here for the second intermission. We're going to chat about how the game's going so far and probably get his thoughts on the Patrick Alvin comments as well. So let's start off by saying hello to everyone who is already in chat. People's First Yukon, first comment. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, People's First Yukon. Snicker Snatcher, yo, what is up, everybody? Hope y'all are having a great night. Let's get that dub, Canucks. And so everyone knows, Snicker Snatcher and Big Mac will be actually joining the show on January the 2nd, which is coming up on Thursday. They will be here, and we'll have a chat with them during the second intermission. So they're going to make another appearance on the show. People's First Vancouver. Let's go, Vancouver. Major Tau in the chat. Let's Vancouver. And speaking of the devil, yo, what's shaking, everyone? Big Mac 133 in the chat. Got one beside his name. Look at that, looking good. Big Mac Snicker Snatcher joining the show on January the 2nd against the Seattle Kraken during the second intermission there. Barbershop window. This Canada team doesn't have it. Barbershop window 1-0 USA. I guess I should probably bring up the scores for the World Juniors, eh? So we do have our one prospect playing it. World Junior Championship 2025. See what's going on. Yeah, 1-0. America leads. There's a penalty right at the 20-minute mark. So that was the end of the second period. Yeah, it looks like there was some rust stuff at the end of the second period. So yeah, Barbershop's right. 1-0 for USA right now. Cole Hudson, scoring for the USA. I'll keep you guys up to date on that as much as I can. And Barbershop can too, if he's still in chat. So nice to see you, Barbershop. Thanks for stopping by. Mike Torrance in the chat. Major Mac Pacheco. Hello. Hello, everyone. Mike Torrance, Yukon. Mike Torrance, kids will wear anything from an uncle or an aunt for Xmas. Yep. Stuff gets weird, doesn't it? I haven't seen Chico yet. I'm sure Chico's probably kicking around here somewhere, though, right? Big Hog Hockey. Hi. Hi, Big Hog Hockey. Mike Torrance is like, Hog! Big Hog Hockey. Happy New Year. Big Hog Hockey. I so wanted to see Hughes on January 6th. Yep. Unfortunately, it looks like that's not going to happen because it does not appear that Hughes will be going on the trip with the team. Barbershop window, putting the hearts in chat. There it is. My messages are right there. Oh, you deleted it. Big hog. Huh. What's happening? Why your message is not showing up, Hachiko? Have you been banned for some reason? My messages are right there. Welcome, Hachiko. Nice to see you. Oh, weird. They weren't popping up on my my thing. Okay. Let's hop on. I banned you, Hachiko. No, they're still there. I have a program that picks up the chat, so it might be having trouble picking up your chat messages for some reason or something like that. Yeah, interesting. All right, let's hop over to the stats that you want, but you don't really need. Canucks record on Tuesdays. 311, 296. So it's one of the few days in the week where we look at it and the Canucks are above 500, which is good to see. So they're at 51%. This is the man who's going to be coming on during the second intermission today. Cam, as always, from Green, Blue, and Dubs. The Canucks have played 720 times on Tuesday. So this will be the 721st. Getting a chance to make the record 312 and 296. So we'll see what happens. They are still a minus 64 somehow. So that's interesting. Playing on New Year's Eve. Not great. Not great. They're 8-13-3 in 24 games. When playing at home, they're 3-7-3, which is bad. They're not as bad on the road. So it looks like they're slightly better at home, or on the road when playing on New Year's Eve. So they're 11 games played, 5-6. They have a chance to go to bring their overall record to 6-6 in their history as an NHL franchise. Canucks versus Flames. They've played 305 times. I'm a little surprised, actually. The Flames actually take this one 120 to 141. Playing in Vancouver, the Canucks are up by 12 games, 70 and 58 and 155 games. They've played 150 times in Calgary. Calgary is actually 50-83 against Vancouver in Calgary. So things have not been kind to the Canucks over the years. That means they've only won once a year, essentially, since entering the league against Calgary, which is pretty wild. Canucks' current leading scorer versus the Flames, Besser, has the most. He's got 14 goals in 34 games. Got Quinn Hughes not playing tonight, 18 assists in 27 games. And they've got Pettersson, 29 points in 28 games. Pettersson will not be playing either, so those two players are not going to be playing. But we have them in here because that's what the stats tell us. And then it is the Backlund show. Flames' current leading scorer versus the Canucks. He's the longest-serving Flame. He is their captain. And he has 15 goals, 23 assists, and 38 points in 65 games against the Canucks. Former Abbotsford Heat member, Backlund. So, let's hop over to the other stats. So, the Canucks played the Flames on the first game of the season and lost 6-5. You'll remember this one. They were up 3 goals, I think, after the first period, and ended up losing in overtime. They gave up 4 unanswered goals, actually went down by a goal, and it required them to score a goal with like 26 seconds left to send it to overtime. On November 12th, the Canucks did get a little vengeance. They did go win 3-1 against the Flames, so that was good to see. So this will be the third meeting of the season between the Canucks and the Flames. John Huberdeau, 6 points in his last 5 games. Quinn Hughes, 7 points in his last 5 games. Not playing. Brock Besser, 5 goals in his last 5 games. You'll love to see that. Huberdeau, 4 goals in his last 5 games. Quinn Hughes, 6 assists in the last 5 games. Nazem Kadri, 3 assists in his last 5 games. Again, I said Quinn Hughes not playing tonight, unfortunately. We're looking at the stats overall. The Canucks power play is 12th in the league at 23%. Calgary's not too far behind at 21%, making them 17th in the league. Penalty kill wise, the Canucks are decent, 12th. So power play and penalty kill are both 12th. The Flames penalty kill is not great, 72.2%, making them the 3rd worst team in the whole league on the penalty kill. So hopefully the Canucks can take advantage of that. We're looking at the face-offs. The Canucks are 50.2%, making them 18th, so kind of middle of the pack. Again, the Flames struggle in the face-off dot. They are 29th in the league. So hopefully the Canucks can take advantage of that. And if we're looking at goals for, goal against, the Canucks have been doing this a lot this year. They are 3.17 for both goals for and goals against, making them 11th and 22nd. So kind of split there. Flames don't score as much. They are 26th in the league with 2.64. And then they're actually a little better than the Canucks at 3.03. So a little better defensively. We're looking at their last 10 games for each team. The Canucks are 3-3-4. They have 3 wins against San Jose, Colorado, and Florida, which makes no sense because they're one of the worst, they're one of the best, and they're one of the best. And then they lost Seattle, who's one of the worst. Yeah. So they're essentially a split, right? Flames are coming off of a loss to Vegas. They beat San Jose, Chicago, Florida, and Nashville. So I would also like to note that I believe Kuzmenko, former Vancouver Canuck, Mr. Banana, Mr. Pepsi on the bench, has been scratched for the evening, so he's not expected to start tonight. Let's have a quick look over. Yeah, so he apparently is scratched. Kuzi, not playing tonight, unfortunately. So we're in less danger of having a former Canuck score on us, which is good. But yeah, Backlund is the man who has all the points against the Canucks. So we'll see what happens in that case. Back to the bar. Let's have a look at the lineups. So let's bring that up. So if we're looking at the offensive lines, it's the same as last game. You got Jake DeBrusk, JT Miller, and Brock Besser playing together on the top line. You got Suter centering Niels Hoglander and Connor Garland. So that should be interesting too. They didn't look too bad. Teddy Bluger with Danton Heinen and Kiefer Sherwood. And then our fourth line actually has Sasson, Max Sasson, Dakota Joshua, and Phil Di Giuseppe, the pizza man, as the fourth line. So not a bad fourth line there. Defensively, like I said, we are having the same defensive lines as last game. You're going to have Forbert and Tyler Myers as your top pair. Carson Soucy and Noah Juleson will be your second pair. And then our third pair will be Eric Brandstrom and Vincent Desharnais. So they have played pretty well together. And like I said, we've got a Lankinen party tonight. We got Kevin Lankinen starting for your Vancouver Canucks tonight. So that's good to see. See if Blanky can help us out and get a win here in Calgary, the last day of the year, right before New Year's. Okay, I think there's some more people in here. Your program is Shark Phobics. SMH. Rome, hello everyone. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Rome. Welcome to the chat. It's nice to have you. Hachiko, 9 people watching. Where's everyone? Early game, so it'll probably take a little while for everyone to filter in. I banned them, says Big Hog. He's gone mad with power. Rome, Hachiko is banned. People getting banned. Barbershop window. Flames are cockroaches. They don't die. They don't know how to tank and rebuild. Yep. They're pulling a Canucks by keeping themselves in a playoff picture and screwing themselves over for getting good draft picks. So it should be interesting to see if they can start losing, because that's what they really should be doing right now. Big Hog, or they have New Year's plans. Yep. Jazz in the chat. Welcome, Jazz. Nice to have you. Hey there. Big Hog's like, hey, Jazz. And Rome's like, they'd rather be out celebrating New Year's than chatting with us. Screw them. And then Jazz is just like, hello. Rome says, hey, Jazz. Big Hog, yep, Rome. What losers laugh out loud. And Rome's like, haha. Hachiko, nothing is perfect. Out of curiosity, when do you do the current leading scores? Do you only count active players? And if so, only if they're still with the team? Correct. Yeah. So when I do the stats that you want, but you don't really need, it is overall current leading scorer against the Canucks that are currently playing for the Canucks. So Besser, Hughes, and Pettersson. Heck, I'll even just show you. Look at this. Stat Muse. So we got a minute here. So Canucks all-time leading goals leader versus Flames. So what happens is when I put this in, obviously there's a whole lot of guys. Marcus Aslan, Trevor Linden, Daniel Sedin, Pavel Bure, Tony Tanti, Barros, Skroko, Schmiel, Sedin. So Besser is the first one currently playing for the Canucks that pops up on this list. So that's why he gets it. So that is a good question. It's the same thing for the Flames. So anyone who doesn't play for the Flames anymore, will not be on that list. So it is only when Brock Besser is a member of the Vancouver Canucks and has scored a goal against the Calgary Flames. Back to the bar. Good question, Hachiko. Did you get rid of your question now? You deleted it. Or did Big Hog do it? Is Hughes and Pettersson playing tonight? Jazz? Unfortunately, no, they are not. It looks like Petey's probably only going to be out a week. But it looks like Hughes might be out for a couple of weeks. So, should be interesting how the Canucks deal with missing their captain for probably 2 weeks. Oh, it should be interesting tonight. It's never a dull moment with this blood. My wife's Hughes did not explode. Blood. My wife's Hughes did not explode. I don't know what that means, Big Hug. Rome, Jazz, no, they're both injured. How? They both have upper body injuries. When? So we don't know. They never tell us anything. So, yeah. How? What? When? Jazz, not exactly sure. Teams are always pretty hush-hush about these things. Yeah. Kuzi, no. I loved Kuzi. Yeah, we all did love Kuzi. Rome at Jazz sometime before the Christmas break. I think they missed the previous game. B-Dog, hi all. Happy New Year. Welcome, B-Dog. Nice to have you. Always good to have you, brother. Hello, B-Dog, says Rome. Mike Torrance, the Screaming Man impression. Laugh out loud. Ah! Hi, Rome, says B-Dog. And then Rome says, Hachiko, how many lifetimes will Myers need to score 200? 200 points? Happy New Year, everyone, says Muhammad. Welcome back, Muhammad. Good to have you. Happy New Year's right back at you. And then Rome says, Muhammad, Happy New Year to you too. And then B-Dog's like, B-Dog, Big Hog will have a monster game tonight. And then B-Dog says, you as well, Muhammad. And then Rome says, at B-Dog, hope so. He needs to show up. I think he's going to be trade bait for some team soon. Hachiko, I didn't delete anything. Vanish. Hype for the Hogfather tonight. Welcome back, Vanish. Hype for the Hogfather tonight. Yeah. We hope Hoglander shows up well tonight. We need him to. Have Hoglander and Garland playing on the same line. So it should be interesting to see how they pull off. Russ is seeing things. I'm always seeing things, man. You should know that by now. B-Dog, Rome, yup, could see that happening. Hachiko, at Big Hog Hockey, if you ban me, that means he saw your comment completely out of context. Oh, my wife, Hughes. Okay, yeah. Your wife is Hughes. I think you might be the wife in that one. I, Trob, won't be in chat too much. I haven't had a good day, but I will be watching and in the chat. Big Mac, I hope your day gets better. Another busy day in the restaurant, assuming, brother. Mohammed Hilanki, please win the game for us. The puck has been dropped. We are underway. 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51. Vancouver, Calgary. Canucks have the puck down low to start the game. Tyler Myers with a shot wide. Too evil. My wife says, too good. We keep each other even. She cheers for good. I cheer for evil. Ita Y Canal. I never get this one. Vanish. Also, having a blast on NHL 25 franchise mode. Somebody's got to make that long-awaited Hamilton, Ontario team. Oh, man. Hamilton, the forgotten son of the NHL. think they've wanted a team for many years. B-Dog. Big Mac can relate to that. Ooh, puck just chipped wide. Scotland named Hogman after Big Hog. Hogman. Huberdeau gets checked at the last second. Another shot to the front of the net. Lankinen makes another save. Flames manage to... Nope. Flames do not manage to keep it offside. The whistle goes, and the faceoff will come outside the zone. Susie gets Kadri with a shoulder. Looks like Susie's going to have one of those games. It's going to be angry Susie tonight. You love to see it. Big Mac, 133. I had to put my bunny. Oh, bro, that sucks, man. We're really sorry to hear that, man. You're still cheersing to evil. I appreciate that, Big Mac. Poor Roger. Sorry to hear that, man. Lankinen with a save. Okay, here we go. I hate this camera angle. Yeah, it seems super low. This is Saddledome. Sassone puts the front of the net. Off the goalie and out front. That might have, yeah, that was the first shot for the Canucks this period and this game. Myers shot to the front just wide. I think it deflected off of something. Forbert puts it up to the point, back to Myers. Myers puts it down the half boards to the pizza man. Forbert down low in the corner. Now he rotates Phil Di Giuseppe, puts it back to the middle. Nice little move there. Gets a shot to the front, actually. Wow. Sassone almost blows a tire, manages to get the puck back to the pizza man, who drives it to the front of the net. Puck comes out, still alive. Juleson over to Miller. Miller takes a shot, gets blocked in front. Canucks getting some pressure here, good to see. Ooh, Brockbester almost intercepted that pass. Everyone say bye to my wife. She's going to work out. Wish her luck. Bye, boo. Too good. That's what I say. So I guess Big Hog's on your side of things. Big Hog cheers into good. Kyrie comes in offside. Rome, so many shots. So how many shots will the Canucks get in this first period? Well, Rome, that's a good question. Let's make that our first poll question. How many shots do the Canucks get this period? Question mark. Okay, we're gonna go 5 to 7, 7 to 10, and 10 plus. There it is. Okay, there's your first poll question, courtesy of Rome. How many shots? 5 to 7, 7 to 10, 10 plus. Jay Bacot. Welcome back, Jay. Nice to have you, brother. Lanky Hattie. Calling on the Lanky Hattie. Jay coming in and predicting the Lanky Hattie. Ah, that's what that means. Ita Ikanal. Lanky Hattie. That must be some special code. Big Hog. Also, Jay and Big Hog calling for the Lanky Hattie. Hamilton is in desperate need for hockey since the local OHL team relocated. They'd be fantastic and probably much cheaper than the Leafs. That is true. There's been a couple times where they tried to get one there, eh? Garland shot, blocked. We're here for you, Big Mac. Yeah, we're all here for you, brother. Rome, going back to last game, does anyone remember if Tucker called a timeout as all during? No, he did not. He did not call a timeout. So the Canucks gave up 3 goals in the final 5 minutes of the game, and he did not call a timeout. Looked like Brandstrom just blocked the shot. America still leads 1-0 in the second period. Sorry to hear that, Big Max says Big Hog. Thanks, guys. Pachico Rome, I don't think Tocchet ever calls a timeout. Nope. The only time Rick Tocchet calls a timeout is if the team needs to be rested. Ah. Jay says, don't pull your hammy. No, I was telling you what he said, what that said. Okay, so you're translating for me. I appreciate that. Because it is a language I do not understand. Big Hog speaking in some language that I don't quite get. Jay always keeping me in line, keeping me up to date, translating things for me when I need to. Rome, Hachiko, I didn't think so. Might have been a good move when the Kraken made it 4-3. Yep. Take a minute to take a breath, right? Di Giuseppe shoots it into the zone. And now he blocks it at the blue line. Keeps it in the blue line again. Gets it down low. Good work twice. Di Giuseppe holding the puck in. Canucks in on the forecheck now. Dakota Joshua gets it up to Di Giuseppe and he gets it down low again. Bye, Ms. Holiday. Bye, Ms. Holiday. Bye, Mrs. Captain. Bye, Russell's holiday wife. Canucks fan 94. Is anyone getting regional restrictions for tonight's game? No. Are you getting regional restrictions, brother? Are they trying to screw you over? Brutal. Daily Saga. Sup, everyone. Happy New Year's. Welcome, Daily Saga. Nice to have you. Happy New Year's. Cheers. Cheers. Myers shot wide again. I think that one also got blocked. Orbert steps up at center ice. Miller can't collect the puck. Calgary skates it in and dumps it into the Canucks zone. Miller, Forbert combine to get the puck out and into the Calgary zone and won't be quite enough for icing, despite the Flames' best efforts not to get back. Dude, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's brutal. Are you on Sportsnet or Sportsnet Plus? Are you on like the streaming app? America's number one, rah, says Hachiko. Hachiko's feeling very patriotic with the Americans leading right now. All I have is Sportsnet Plus. That is whacked, bro. I can't even imagine that. Not New Year, not New Year's. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year. And now the Canucks have forgotten how the game of hockey works, and they've iced the puck. Learn the rules. Got to get some rule books in the chat. Get those out as quickly as we can. B-Dog, the fans' disco ball helmet is fabulous. You are right, B-Dog. That is a sick hat. Just don't get dizzy when you're spinning. Get on side, bruh. Luger skates it out, puts it up to the blue line. Darnay puts it towards the net. Sherwood tries to tip it on net, but couldn't get it to go. Now Brandstrom puts it back up to the point. Sherwood shoots it to the net, and then the Calgary goalie, Wolf, deflects it over the boards and into the crowd. Learn the rules, says Jazz. Learn the rules, says the Chico, and Jazz is like, rulebook, 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 rulebook. U.S. glaze from Hachiko. Hachiko, I need to get myself a USA jersey before the Four Nations. Before the Four Nations, eh? Oh, looks like the Americans just took a penalty. So Canada will be going to the power play, or is the power play already over? This website for the World Junior Championship. Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden. Trevor Linden, are you happy about what's going on? Are you like interested in celebrating New Year's? Yeah, look at that smile. Oh my god. How can you not be happy when you see Trevor Linden smile with that ding? Jazz is just trying to will the team to victory. Trophy, 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 trophy. Goal, 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 goal. It would be very good if the Canucks could get the first shot. Oh my goodness, sorry. The first goal of the night. Oh my. I'm still getting over something, kids. So I might sound a little nasally still, and I might look even crazier than normal. But hopefully it's over soon enough. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got the website popped up here now, so we can check in regularly. Still 1-0, and Canada just took a penalty. So America is going to the power play. Misinformation. I'm spamming random stuff. I hope you don't have a stupid Nightbot. Jay's cheering for the USA. Oh, wow. How did Wolf keep that one out? Because Anderson and Miller are both about to go to the box. Let's see how this stayed out of the net. DeBrusque gets it to the front. Oh, yeah, he did. Wow. Miller going to the front of the net. Rebound comes off. Oh, and JT Miller can't quite get enough of it. Yeah. Nevertheless, Wolf got across and made that stop, which is pretty impressive. Oh, 4-on-4 hockey. Anderson and Jazz is cheering for Canada. Mike Torrance, you need Jack Torrance from The Shining to pop up. Is Jack? Well, I don't have Jack, but I've got Lloyd. Lloyd. Oh, Lloyd the bartender. Big Hogs cheering for Latvia. Yeah, they did win again. They beat Germany. Germany pulled their goalie because they needed the win, and it blew up in their face. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Hachiko, prepared to be demolished, Maple Eaters. Cheering for my boy Shilov's home country. Big Hog, be prepared to get S on. Jazz, swear jar, swear jar, swear jar. Yeah, you knew the rule. You knew the rules. You put swears in the chat. Hachiko, I need to refine my anti-Canadian racism before the Four Nations. Sweet guys. Swear jar. For this tournament only. So Jay's only cheering for the Americans in the World Juniors. Jay, why are you cheering for the Americans? Is there a player on the team that you like? Jazz. Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden. Big Hog. What was the whole NHL freeze in December about? So they actually freeze trading. So you can't make any trades between the 23rd and the 27th or something like that. So it's just a trade freeze. Calgary pressing. Now it's 4-on-4 is over. So Miller and Anderson are back on the ice. Let's see here. However, just because teams are forbidden from making, here it is. The end of December doesn't mark just the end of the season of festive cheer. It also marks a unique period in the NHL, the holiday roster freeze. However, just because teams are forbidden from making trades between December 20th and 27th, it doesn't mean they won't try transactions the day leading up to the freeze. So yeah, so between December 20th and December 27th, no NHL team is allowed to make a trade. Back to the bar. There you go, big hog. Get some, get feisty, says B-Dog. Quinn Hughes. Why do they freeze it? I think it's because they don't want anyone being traded during the holiday season, I guess. Major Tau using the Trevor Linden emoji. Max ice the puck. Brutal. Max Sasson knows it. He knows the rules, but he broke them anyways, so he needs to learn to follow the rules, huh? Max Sasson. Then Major Tau, just out of the blue, gifting a membership. Zachary, I don't even think Zach said hi yet, but Zach just got a free gifted membership. Thank you, Major Tau. Jay Bacot, 2018 being largely swept under the rug. 2018. Oh, you're doing this out of protest because of the shit that, yeah. Oh, swear jar. I said the S word. Yeah, so Jay's not happy about the fact that there is currently a trial going on for a gang rape. So that's not great. So that's a good reason to cheer for the Americans. Because, yeah. Canadian hockey, whacked, man. Imagine finding out you got traded to Ohio for Christmas. Yeah. You're going to Columbus. Jazz, Trevor Linden. Big Hog Major. I guess that's why at Big Hog Hockey. Oh, man. Flames hit the crossbar. Puck goes out of play. Big Hog Hockey, Major Tau. Cheers. Hockey stick. Okay. Zachary. Major Tau. Zachary, check. Giraffe, eggplant, 100%. Hockey stick, cheers, party, cool. Pachico, swear jar. How was your day? Yeah, look at that. You can't even say it in chat. Dono hype, Major Tau, Dono hype. You love to see it with the Dono hype. Look at me singing again. Okay, well, on the poll now, 47% of you are saying the Canucks get 5 to 7 shots on net. 29% of you are saying 10 plus. I can't stop coughing. Being sick sucks. That does suck, Hachiko. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm still just feeling like a little nasally. You might be able to hear it a little bit. And I might sound a little bit more nasally than I normally do. Major Tau, Rome. High five. Music, eggplant, fish, car, king. Big Hog says, Hachiko, get better. And then Jazz says, Oilers versus Utah 1-1. 1-1, you say? Yeah, I mean, considering the Canucks don't have Pettersson or Hughes right now, I'm not too sad about this. Let's hope Utah can take the Oilers out. Rome, Hachiko, get better soon. And Hachiko's like, thanks. And Mike Torrance says, goal post was heard in Vancouver without the TVs. Yeah. Bing! That was a loud one. Big Hog, Canada has 24 shots. USA has 9. That's wild. Yep. Still 1-0. Canada took another penalty. Suter over to Hoglander. Hoglander loses the puck. Drew Richards, good evening, you filthy animals. Happy New Year's. Welcome, Drewski. King of the mods, Drew Richards in the chat. Nice to have you. Flyers versus Sharks, 2-0. Coconuts glow. Coconuts glow. Coconuts glow. Shark will come back at Jazz. Drew using all those custom emojis. Lankinen makes a save. Connor Cahill, New Year's resolution. Trade 4 hopeless pylons for Zadorov and another strong D-man. Let's go Flyers, says Big Hug. Jazz, does Hachiko know the score? Happy New Year's, Drew and all, says B-Dog. Connor Cahill. Oh, I just remembered. Myers has a no movement clause. In that case, buy him out so we can move on. Oh, Connor, you're not a fan of the decor, are you? Hachiko, New Year's resolution, trade PD for Celebrini, then trade Demko for Bedard. Major Tao, Drew Richards, what's up, bro? And then Hachiko's like, kidding. Why the hell did they give him a no movement clause? It was probably because he gave him a good deal. I would say. Good save by Lankinen to track that one. Might even been deflected on the way to the net, but he got his blocker on it anyways. 8:24 left to go. 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Luger gets robbed by Wolf on a good setup there. Heinen. Luger exchanging pucks. Susie puts it down to Juleson. Juleson puts it back up to the point. Susie shoots it. And Wolf makes a shoulder save. Yeah, Connor, I feel like they probably gave him a no movement clause because he signed for way cheaper. Rome says, hello, Drew. Major Tao, at Hachiko, that's exactly the trade we need, but to be honest. Hachiko, who goes in net? You! Hey, all, great to see everyone here. It's good to see you too, Drewski. Big hug. Oh, okay, Hachiko. Laugh out loud, pylons. Big hug hockey. I'm really good at box lacrosse goalie. Okay. Skill should transfer. Connor Cahill, sometimes teams give out no movement clause in exchange for a better deal. Can you blame me, Rusty? No, I cannot. I cannot blame you that you are not happy with the Canucks' current defensive pairings. They're not great. Miller directing traffic out there. Puck gets out to center. Mohammed, no, don't trade Demko. Yeah, not a lot of people want to trade Demko. I wouldn't want to trade Demko either. But I think Major Tao's down for it. He likes Lankinen better. Hachiko, also for a bonus, trade Lankinen for Podkolzin. We must reunite the father-son duo. That is JT Miller and Pods. Yeah, trade Lankinen for... oh my goodness, for Podkolzin. Can you imagine? DeBrusque, 2-on-1. Miller gets his pass blocked. DeBrusque tried to get it over to him and the pass didn't get through to him. Canucks are now changing. Now Miller goes off for a change. Connor Cahill. Rome, frankly, giving him any deal was a bad idea. Can you see a scenario where they trade Demko this season and re-sign Lankinen in the offseason? I don't think so. We're going to talk more about that. During the intermission, the first intermission, Dustin will be on. And he did comment about Lankinen and his contract moving forward. So we'll talk about that, which will probably give you a good idea. But yeah, I mean, the answer is from Alvin's comments, no. They won't trade Demko and keep Lankinen as their number one. Major Tau, 8-ball. What is this? It's like a ride-on wheelchair and a scooter and a spaceship and a Saturn. Drew Richards at Rome at Major Tau. Hey, legends. B-Dog salary at half price. Toss in the no trade clause. Yep. Drew Richards getting the cheers from Major Tau. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Shot wide. Looks like it got tipped and it got tipped wide. Brandstrom pinching. Takes a hit to make a play. Good work by Brandstrom. And now the puck is down low. Hoglander collecting it behind the net, giving the puck away. And Pospisil gets it out to center. Huh, interesting. That might have been an offside, but the puck came out anyways. Rum, Connor Cahill, consider the alternative if we didn't have Myers now. Where would we be with Hughes and Hronik out? Yeah, can you imagine if our top pair was Brandstrom and Desharnais? Lankinen says, hell no. And then nobody's there to bail out Lankinen, and Connor Zary comes in and gets the rebound and jams it into the net. Calgary leads 1-0. Lankinen made the first save. The Canucks players couldn't get back in time. Both. Oh, that is just a poor play by Juleson. Juleson and Susie both go to the corner rather than one of them staying in front of the net. So there's a defensive breakdown there. Juleson got too aggressive and ended up behind the net rather than in front of the net. And that's why it's in the back of the Canucks net. Boo, Juleson. Boo. AJ Dulis, welcome. Anyone else flipping channels tonight? Laugh out loud. I'm not, but I do have the score up. Canada just took another penalty. This is Canada's 7th penalty of the game. It's wild. Major Tau, Hachiko, that's a big trade, bro. You could do better. AJ Dulis, 2 big games on right now. Yeah. I mean, America leads 1-0. And considering how the Canadian team has been playing, I won't be surprised if they don't win tonight. That would make them have 2 losses too, right? And then we've got Sawyer Minio, who's the Canucks prospect playing for Canada tonight, so we'll keep an eye on that. Connor Gill, yeah, Major Tau, that's what they are, except real pylons are useful for ensuring an efficient electrical supply to nearby homes. Here, these are known to send people to their homes miserable. Yep. Rome, time for Elias Pettersson D. Yeah, Elias Pettersson. Major, are you going live tonight? Connor Cahill, Rome. Also bring up Wolanin or Jetwoo. So bring up Jetwoo and Wolanin. They did just bring up Breezewell. So Breezewell is currently on the roster. He's not playing tonight, though. AJ Dula, Chicago got spanked on their top game of the year, and we always love to see Chicago lose. Yep. Akito Hirose, yep. But you're complaining about our D-men, yet you want to bring up 300 AHL players? Never mind, I misread that. Major Tau, Connor Hill, best Canadian insult of all time, bro. Point vaguely still stands. Hachiko, you're a player and a GM? Big Dog Hockey, just like Quinn. Jace is 1-0 Flames. Connor Cahill, Major Tau, by that you mean that's the nicest insult I've ever given? Wolanin, Wu, and Hirose are good short-term solutions, but Hughes and Hronik may be out for some time. Yeah, you could see 2 weeks without Hughes. So, ugh. WTF boo. Connor Gale, well, who else do you want? Did you even watch that collapse on the weekend? Yes. Pachico did what? It's okay, guys. We do well when we get scored on first. Correct. Stadium. Cheer. Peace. Boo. Ooh. Learn the rules, Jules. And yep. Heinen stopped skating. Yep. But he also didn't expect Juleson to suddenly skate to the corner. Connor Gale added Chico. Just out of curiosity, why is your profile picture of San Jose Sharks? Hachiko is our resident bandwagon jumper. So Hachiko is Canucks fan and a Sharks fan. So he tends to switch his profile pictures when the Canucks are not playing well. But like, I mean, it's Canucks fandom, right? There's bandwagon jumpers everywhere. So Hachiko is our resident bandwagon jumper. Canada's throwing hard this year. Yeah, almost to the end of the second period here. All part of the Canucks playbook lets the other team score first. Yep. Well, I'm okay with this. We battle well after getting scored on. Yep. Connor Gill, our collapse last weekend is no match to the 7-10 Minnesota game last season. Correct. Connor Gill basically says you could be replaced by an inanimate object. Laugh out loud, Vancouver D. Yeah. 4:45 left to go in the first period. 44, 43, 42, 41, 40. Bluger and Besser in the corner. Not Bluger. DeBrusk and Besser in the corner. Losing to Latvia and barely able to score on Germany. Neither team have any NHL draftees, if I'm correct. There's a few. Yeah, there's a few people on both those teams that are drafted in the NHL. Major Tau, Big Hog Hockey, I don't think so tonight, brother. Anti-pylonism rampant tonight. B-Dog's not happy with all the anti-pylon talk tonight. Scrambled play at center. Juleson takes his man down. Off the glass and to center ice. Calgary intercepts it there. Joshua goes down. Susie tries to get it. Now they try and get it out. Now Calgary collects it at their own blue line and turns it around. No major. Big Hog tomorrow? Question mark. Yes, please. Peace. 100%. Chaos Giraffe. Chico, remember when you wore Boston colors? Let's remember. You can like orcas and sharks. AJ Jules, so I was out with my friends on Saturday, checked the score on my phone before I left, went to grab food from Safeway, and on the way home, someone saw me decked out in Canucks gear and told me they blew it. You thought they had the win all tucked away just like everyone else. Hoglander hits his man. Garland gets hit. Gets up with the puck somehow. Myers collects the puck at center ice. 2:51 left to go in the first period. Major Towel, and I'll do it again if he keeps sucking. I always try to wear Nux gear when I'm out. David W. Wow, over at Canada Tire Center, Canada's World Junior team is trailing its American counterparts 1-0 after 40 minutes. The Canucks over at the Saddledome have way more time to tie things up. Thanks, David. Welcome. Welcome, David. Major Tau, we deserve it. Chico, AJ Duelis, there's nothing worse than wearing Nux gear when they catastrophically lost. Hachiko score then. I apologize. Still a bit nasally. Try not to blow my nose directly into the microphone. Yeah, I got a Canucks hoodie. AJ Duelis, Canada's World Junior team does have at least one NHL draftee. Easton Cowan, drafted by the Leafs during the 2023 relevant entry draft. Darren A fires it and wraps it around. Puck goes all the way back out to center. Major Tau, we need to bring the Sherwood shovel. Yes. AJ Duelis, Canada has a ton of NHL draftees. Yeah. Ew. David W. Peace. He's blowing his nose. Quick spread germs all over chat. Referee gets in the way a couple times. Jules in at the blue line. Shot. Blocked. 1 minute left to go in the first period. "44 seconds left to go." Lankinen with a save. Canucks trying to make things interesting right at the end. No icing. Somebody touched it. Somebody touched it. Canucks did well to make sure that that chance didn't get through to the front of the net. There it is. End of the intermission. Or end of the period. What am I talking about? End of the intermission. All this whiskey. I mean, apple juice that's gone right to my head. First intermission. Let's update this so we don't pull a Sportsnet. Okay. 1-0. Exactly where we wanted them. Isn't that right, Dustin?
I'm right where we want them. That's how we start a road game, baby.
Down 1-0.
Yeah, exactly. We want to be down 1 going in that first intermission, and then we'll come out in second period, take control of the game, and get a win. That's what we do on the road, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's one of the ways we play the game.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to get any given night anymore.
Yeah, when we get into Alvin's comments, you'll see his comments on just that fact. But
exactly.
Did we see any ups?
I mean, we had a couple of really good chances. Almost had a 2-on-1 chance there with Besser and Miller, but what a rush back by Coronado there to break that up. Got to give props to the kid there for getting back. Bluger so close to beating Wolf there under the blocker, but a nice save by Wolf on that one. So we did have our looks. Obviously, a little bit of a defensive brain fart there led to the breakaway and rebound goal against. We're getting out hit right now, so I'd like to see us be a little more physical. But the game is kind of even that way. It's getting a little chippy out there. There is emotion in the game, so that one mistake we probably could have done without, but we've played from behind all season, so hopefully we can just battle back here early.
We're down, we can't blow leads. So that's maybe the mantra that the Canucks have going so far this game. I guess the other up I'd give is JT Miller did have that really good chance. I mean, another big save by Wolf. It wasn't a hard shot, but through the battle with Rasmus Andersson, he still managed to get the puck on net, and Wolf just managed to get his toe right on it. Otherwise, that could have easily been a goal for the Canucks.
Yep. Yeah, definitely got to keep pushing and getting those chances. Something we'll find the back of the net. We're very close to breaking through for a goal here, so we just got to keep fighting and hopefully get one early in the second to even things up.
Any clear downs?
Obviously that moment where that breakaway pass was given up. Just a bit of I don't know if it was a bad change or what happened there, but obviously need to know that guy's in behind the defense, and you don't want to be when you collapse back, you got to slow down and take away the rebound. If your goalie's going to make the save on the breakaway, you want to help bail him out there, cleaning up the garbage, and we didn't do that. So a couple of moments on that same play where we could probably have back, but other than that, I wouldn't give any major downs. Lankinen mishandled the puck a couple of times, which could have been a little costly, but he settled in fine and did what he's been doing all season, making some nice saves. And Yeah, as long as we keep doing what we're doing, this is a pretty even road game so far. Nothing too egregious out there, so hopefully we can maybe get a power play or something early in the second to help us get back in this.
Do you almost feel like Juleson's had a bit of a regression because in the last few games it's kind of been the same error that he was making earlier in the year and in the playoffs last year, is that over aggressiveness. So, for example, on the breakaway goal, there was no reason for anyone to be able to get that rebound. Juleson throws on the break, stands in front of the net. Instead, he ends up behind the net on the wrong wing.
Yeah, and I think it's that product where I talked about guys coming in and they can't try and do too much. They just need to play their game. And when Juleson just plays his strengths and lets players come to him and he stands them up with his hits and he reacts to the game instead of trying to force things that he's not usually doing, that's when he struggles. And I think the last two games we've seen that from him. And potentially maybe if it continues, maybe we see someone coming up from the baby Canucks here to reinforce that blue line, because obviously we heard the news that Hughes is going to be out for a couple weeks at least. So we'll see what happens, but obviously Juleson needs to be better. He did cost us a couple goals last game as well, so hopefully he can settle it down and they can have some review of the video and what he's doing when he's being too aggressive and get him to play to his strengths again.
The World Junior Hockey Championship still going on. A couple of prospects have played a couple games since the last time we talked. We do have Sawyer Mignot currently playing. I think Canada's down 1-0. Nothing to really report on him, but he did get the assist in his first game in the lineup, which was a big one because it was actually the insurance goal to make it 2-0. Did you hear any good words about him in his debut in the tournament?
Just that he was good to come in and take over the role that he was asked to do. Chipping in that assist is always great when you're coming into the lineup as an injury replacement, especially when your team has just come off a couple of a struggle. And losing to Latvia obviously was tough on the team. So to come back and get that win against Germany was huge. And obviously good for Sawyer for contributing in that way. We'll see what the rest of tonight's game brings, but it looks right now like Augustine is kind of standing on his head and keeping the Americans ahead in that one.
Yeah. And then Tom Willander, one that a lot of people have heard, had a massive game, 2 goals and an assist, 3 points overall. Actually, his lowest minutes played in the entire tournament, a 7-5 win over the Swiss, Sweden, and then also winning again against the Czechs earlier today, 4-2. No points for Willander, but ended up playing over 25 minutes in that game. Absolutely a massive part of that Swedish defense. All good things from Willander so far this tournament, I'm guessing.
Absolutely. I mean, you can't knock what's going on. He's doing everything that his strengths are documented as. Having 2 goals and 3 assists now for 5 points over the tournament. Feels like he's on the ice all game, most games. There is, however, the obvious thing where you take the World Junior performances with a bit of cautious optimism. You know, it is a small tournament and guys tend to elevate their game with adrenaline and things like that. But he's basically been having this season all year. So to come out to this big stage and continue that and just be able to be a dominant defensive force, all signs point to a strong right side partner for Hughes in the near future.
I mean, I guess the only thing to really report on our Swiss defenseman, Mr. Basil Sansones, he's still only a -2 considering his team's only gone 1-3. They just got the win today against Kazakhstan today. So, a serviceable guy who may end up getting some minutes in the AHL, but not bad for a guy who's been on a team that's been essentially blown out every game so far to only be a -2.
Yeah, exactly. You got to take a little bit of positive with that, and we mentioned it last game that it's always an honor to play for your country, no matter the stage. So, obviously, a good feather in the cap for him, and hopefully he can build with some experience from this tournament.
Quick, give us an update on the Abbey Canucks because they just played last night in Calgary. Part of the second part of the Stampede in the Saddledome with the Warriors winning 14-10. How did the Abbey Canucks fare in part two of the Stampede on the Saddledome?
Unfortunately, they suffered a 4-3 loss at the hands of the Wranglers. Shelov struggled with his regular issues that we've talked about, tracking the puck through traffic and a bit of the bouncing puck on rebounds in front of him. He had 2 goals that probably beat him through traffic that likely he should have had. They weren't tipped or anything like that. Relatively clean looks. And then one, he made a poke check and overcommitted to the poke check, which put him out of position for a rebound off to the side. So just the typical issues that Seelovs has carried so far this season. Obviously, he's only played a couple games since getting down there with Tolapilo's strong play behind him. So we will see we'll see who plays on January 1st tomorrow when they play against the Wranglers for the second half of that series. Calgary pretty much controlled this game right out of the gate. They took a 2-0 lead into the second period when Jonathan Lekkerimäki made it 2-1, burying his 12th goal of the season on the power play with a beautiful short side shot. Absolute laser under the bar. And then early or late in the third, I guess, with 5 minutes left, Nate Smith would tie it at 2-2, tipping in a Jet Wu point shot. But unfortunately, Calgary would capitalize on a sloppy change with 3 minutes left, walking in and beating Shelovs with a snapshot glove side. Probably one Shelovs would like to have back. And then Calgary also added an empty netter to make it 4-2. Abbotsford did try to battle back. They were able to get a goal with 10 seconds left. Linus Carlson added one in the last minute there, but that's as close as they would get, falling 4-3 and look to redeem themselves tomorrow afternoon with a 1 o'clock New Year's Day game.
1 o'clock on New Year's Day. You got to love those AHL start times.
Absolutely.
And that one's in Calgary as well.
Yes.
Well, let's get to the thing that everybody wants us to talk about is the Alvin comments. So everyone who didn't know, Alvin joined Sportsnet. It wasn't a video interview. It was just a written interview. So it must have been done over the phone or something like that. But what we're going to do is I'm going to read some of Alvin's comments out, and then we're going to get Dustin to react to them. So the first one, it's actually 2 different questions. One was, what was 2024 a good year for the Canucks? And so was the glass half full, half empty. And then I'll combine the answers because they kind of relate to each other. He says, I think that the hardest thing in this league is to find consistency and push players to get better. And the value of 2 points is more than individual points. Why is that we can't find a stretch of consistency? You're losing points here, which we all know is going to be hard to make up in the second half. So I'm going to guess that the glass is half empty.
Yeah. It's never what you want to hear from your GM going into the new year halfway through the season. However, I think some of that has to fall on Alvin's shoulders, given that the blue line that he has constructed through free agency and trades is what it is. We see now how valuable Hughes and Hronek really are to this lineup. And with both of them out, we don't really have a lot to pull from to bolster the blue line or to step up and fill those roles, especially with younger guys, because they're all a little far off from stepping in to fill shoes like Quinn Hughes. So yeah, I mean, I agree with them in the sense that it is half empty. Not being able to find a way to win in overtime, especially after last year when we would get a lead and build on it instead of just sitting back and giving up and feeling like that we're on our heels and that anytime we have a lead that it's not safe.
Sportsnet asked, you have an out with contract on Pettersson's trade protection doesn't start until next season, but is moving your 26-year-old star actually a possibility? And then Alvin said, smiling, well, Jim's history, PD has shown up to this point that he is an extremely talented quality player that could be a number 1 center. I believe in him. I believe that he's capable but he needs to mature and understand that there's a different expectation and that it doesn't get easier. And you need to face the music when things don't go well. Is a trade possible? I guess I would say anything is possible.
Similar criticisms to Pettersson last year.
Mm-hmm.
Alvin did kind of call him out publicly when he mentioned that this team doesn't have any superstars. I don't know if you remember that interview, but he did say that publicly. And shortly after that, Elias took that personally and went on an absolute tear to show that he is capable of being a superstar. Unfortunately, I think something that has happened here with Elias and also with the team is a bit of his injury has been mishandled. Last year, Talkett did try to downplay it by saying it's a tendonitis issue.
Right.
Excuse me. Whereas PD, treated it like an actual injury. Who knows if maybe he was using it as an excuse for his poor play or if it actually was hindering his performance. For me, I feel like maybe he was nursing that injury still going into this season. And that was part of him holding back. He wasn't as physical as the start of last season. And so that might be part of the maturing process, growing up through it, realizing that the NHL doesn't get easier. Fighting the dang cold here, so good time to get a coughing fit. But yeah, like honestly, a 26-year-old is not someone you want to move. You don't want to give up on him yet. But then again, he does have the no movement, or he doesn't have a no trade clause, whereas the other players that you would want to move do.
So there's another question here. Is it difficult as a GM to be patient and wait for the right trade when the team is scuffling? And then Alvin said, from a GM perspective, look at how hardly any trades, even lateral trades, it's just so hard. So it's more like, how do you fix the players that we have? Do I want to see if I could shake things up and send a message to the players? Sometimes that's what is needed.
And I think when you look at things that have been done, like the benching of Miller and certain things, those are the types of scuffling I think he's referring to, or like shuffling things up, sending a message. Obviously, we need to make a trade to fix the blue line. He knows that. We all know that. But it's not easy given the way the CBA is structured. There's a lot of give and take when it comes to trades nowadays. The prices are usually really high. You have to give up a lot to get rentals, and short-term gain for usually leads to a long-term loss. We're starting to see that effect now with teams like Chicago and Boston starting to fall off, and teams that went for broke and sacrificed their futures for cup wins now don't exactly have a lot in the cupboard and are in serious rebuild mode. So yeah, as much as you want to be able to make a quick trade, you also can't sacrifice everything that you've built with the core here now. So it's a delicate balance, and I'm sure they're looking into every avenue to fill the issues that we've had so far this year.
The first time we've seen in a long time, the Canucks were out-hit this period. They were out-hit by Calgary 11. Oh, no, they've eaten it up now. So it's 11-11. But still, obviously, what do the Canucks need to do differently to turn things around in this next period?
I think they need to get more physical. They need to win more puck battles down low. Tighten up defensively, making sure we're keeping the guys out in the middle, no odd man rushes. And realistically, they didn't have the worst period in the world. So if they can keep pushing and getting a couple of those odd man rushes our way, then I'm sure we have a couple of guys out there that are dying to bury one. So I will look to even it up early in the second here and go from there.
Cool. Awesome. Thanks for stopping by. We won't be by for the post-game show because you got the celebrations happening with the kid. So thanks for stopping by for the intermission here, and Happy New Year's, brother. Thanks for everything you've done so far for the Nothing is Perfect show.
Thank you for having me, and I appreciate you having me on, and I love to support and keep things going and growing this show and growing the community. So Happy New Year to chat. Happy New Year to you and your family and everything, and we will talk to you tomorrow night.
Dustin Boydell, everyone. The man, the myth, the legend. Fighting through a cold just like I am. His sounds a little worse than mine, though. Play is back underway. Second period started 1941, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31. Ooh, good try by Calgary to get the puck to the front of the net. Lankin makes a save and the puck goes wide. And everyone, Canada scored! Canada scored! You'll love to see it. Katie, Rusty, and Dusty always hearts. Forbert did well to control the man going to the front of the net. Happy New Year's, Dusty. Thanks for everything so far. Go Canada, go. USA will score another. So says you, Chico. And then Canada takes a penalty immediately after scoring a goal. It was Bradley Nadro, assisted by Jaeger and Molodink. Molodic? Canucks are now being outshot 14-11. So they ended up with 11 shots in that first period, so plus 10. Heinen tags up, gets back in on the forecheck. Calgary gets it out to center ice. Kadri skates it into the Canuck zone. Rome says, Happy New Year, Dusty. Thanks for the segment. It's always good to have Dusty. Goal. Gola, gola, gola. And then the Canucks ice the puck because they suck. JT Miller, absolutely unaware of what's happening, and gives the puck away, which just sets up that first chance that I talked about in this game. So Miller might be a little spacey out there. Zorro Rosario. We need a defenseman that pounds the puck to the net like Evan Bouchard. Hopefully a defenseman who plays defense, unlike Evan Bouchard. Da-dum-ch. Oh, wow, that puck got to the front of the net anyways. Canucks just look like they're getting outworked right now. I'm not eating. I don't know what you're talking about. Hello, it's Canucks management. I have traded Elias Pettersson to Edmonton and the Oilers for exchange for Stuart Skinner. I don't believe it. Flames have a 3-on-2. Lankinen ends up way out of the net. That was terrifying. If there was only someone who could help Alvin. Management, please save us. Woo! Oh, I forgot to wear. I was wearing an LA Kings hoodie. You were wearing an LA Kings hoodie? Lankinen makes another save. Somebody's stick is busted. Oh, that's hilarious. Juleson using a different stick. Suter hits his man. Juleson checks his man. Hoglander trying to get it out. Does. And that's going to be icing. Garland ices the puck. He needs to learn the rules. Russell, gather the gifted sub money and buy me a ticket to Vancouver to do an in real life stream. What are plane tickets these days? Too expensive. But Chico, hopefully, if the U.S. World Junior team scores another goal on its Canadian counterpart, the goal will occur in extra time when they're at the worst, the Canadian team will finish second in Group A. Well, they scored in regulation. Never mind. It's 2-1 Team Canada. Our Team USA not good. Canucks ice the puck again. Learn the rules. Learn the rules. USA number one. Rah! Big Hog 2-1 USA. And she goes like, America, America, America. Eagle, 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 eagle. And then Major Child's like, learn the rules. 2 icings in a row. The Canucks need 2 rule books at least, Major Child. You nailed it. You nailed it. Suter and Juleson have been out there for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Lankinen makes a save. Puck just goes wide. Blocked by Susie. Another one blocked by Hoglander, I think, this time. Canucks are in spin cycle. Good stick by Susie. Susie doesn't get off the ice. That's wild. I can't believe he doesn't go for the change there. He stays on. Susie now been out there over 3 minutes. I think this might be the longest shift I've seen all year. Dakota Joshua, Max Sasson. Forward checking. Calgary gets the puck out to center ice, tips it in, and that'll be icing. Apparently, Calgary thought, oh, well, Vancouver continually ices the puck. It should be fine for us to do it. It's like, no, it's icing. You need to learn the rules. Spot on, bro. Canucks need a quick one here. The only time I'm patriotic is for sport or when I see other American fighting Europeans on the internet. Ranstrom. Shot, blocked in front. Crowd of people. Who knows who it hit? Major Tau getting those rule books out for me. Robert P. So much icing. My cake has too much icing. Good call, Robert P. We don't need that much icing. Dakota Joshua can't collect the puck. Backlands on him. Joshua gets the puck to the point. Myers shoots it wide on purpose, but couldn't get it to anyone. Myers puts it back down behind the net. All the way behind Forbert, puts it back up to the point. DeBrusque wraps it around over to Miller. Line change. Canucks managed to get fresh legs out. Myers with a shot right to the front. Just jamming away, and Wolf says, no. No. I like the way you think, Robert. Why are you already making icing? The cake hasn't even cooled yet, bruh. You can never have too much icing, Robert. I disagree, Hachiko. And then Robert P. Ice skating. Robert P. I don't know if I've seen you in chat before, so welcome. Welcome, Robert P. Canucks with a face-off in the Calgary zone. Fast-moving second period here. It's already 14 minutes in, or 14 minutes left. Forbert. Oh, what's my TV doing? There we go. 13:55 left to go. 54, 53, 52, 51. DeBrusque gets knocked off the puck by Coleman, but manages to collect the puck. And then the Canucks almost set it up, but the pass comes back and ends up going all the way down the ice. Lankinen stops it for Brandstrom. Brandstrom puts it up. Sherwood dumps it in behind that. Bluger skates in on it. Heinen has the puck go off his skate to a Calgary player. Puck goes past everyone and all the way down the ice. Brandstrom collects it in his own zone. Wraps it around the boards. Gets intercepted by Calgary. Puck doesn't get out. Calgary manages to get their defense changed. Another shot blocked. Ranstrom and Lundberg having at her. Heinen almost in on the breakaway. Oh, they're fighting. Ranstrom and Lundberg. Ranstrom throwing him down, eh? You love to see it. Major Tau, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac. And then Big Mac's like, yo! And then Big Hug's like, Big Mac. And then Drew's like, Coconuts glow, Coconuts glow, Coconuts glow. And then Major Tau's like, Coconuts glow, Coconuts glow, Coconuts glow. And then it's like, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac. Hachiko, are you in Pasadena? And then Big Hog's like, Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden, Big Mac, Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden. It's like Duck, Duck, Goose, right? Linden, 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 Big Mac, like Linden, Linden, Linden. Chico, I'm in Victoriaville, homie. Victoriaville. Somewhere down there in Cali. Hachiko's crying. Why are you crying, Hachiko? What's wrong? What is this? What's up? Oh, okay. It's just. Yeah. Can you believe that? Canada scores a goal and then immediately takes a penalty. The Americans have now taken a penalty. But that power play looks like it's already over now. Major Tau, ha ha ha, exactly, bro. WTF. Big Hog's like, swear jar. My third girlfriend lives out here. That's a red flag, sorry. Branstrom didn't really want to be involved in this fight, I don't think. Yeah, Branstrom's not known for his fighting. Major Tau. Putting $1 in the square jar. Then Drew's like, Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden. Third, question mark. I would never willing to go there, much less live there. Wow, Chico. Sounding really snobby right now. Thinking you're better than Major Tau because where you live. Yeah, John Shortest just made a good point. So now that Brandstrom's in the penalty box for 5 minutes, if the Canucks get a power play. Oh, here's another fight. JT Miller fighting Ball. What is this game? Ball's a big boy. Looks like he's got a full head on JT Miller. JT Miller waiting for his moment, getting a jab in, Ball getting a jab in, ragdolling each other, and then they both go down to the ice. I don't think anyone really got a shot in there. Yeah. It was an exciting fight, but nobody really punched anyone for real. But Chico, bro, look up Victoriaville and tell me if that's desirable. Nothing is perfect. Haha, you were so stuck up. Loosen your belt buckle. Gonzaga's basketball team's playing almost got into an accident at LAX. Yeah. They almost did. It was very close. Fortunately, the air traffic controller made them stop before they got hit. Major Tao, you're not a true Californian. We hate each other. We hate on each other. Victoriaville is solid desert, prime real estate. So now you got Miller and Brandstrom in the box for 5 minutes. That fight pretty much happened right after the face-off happened. Chaos. People falling all over each other in the Calgary zone. Hoglander intercepts the puck, gets it out to Garland. Hoglander goes for a hard skate. Calgary has 3 guys back. Suter collects the puck on the half boards, put it back behind the corner. Comes all the way out to Myers on the point. Rips it towards the net wide. Forbert pinches in. Manages to get the puck. Yeah, that's good. Good move by Hoglander, passing it to himself off the boards. Hoglander just missed. And back up to Forbert at the point. High slot. Shot blocked. Huberto blocked that one. Now Sassone. Canucks would have been offside if they touched that one. Yeah, I remember earlier in the season when Sherwood hit the guy when it was a delayed offside. And he got a penalty for that one. For this one, Joshua hit someone on the delayed offside and didn't get a penalty. And it wasn't a delayed intentional offside, which meant that the puck would have come all the way back down. Dono hype! I'm an imposter. Fill the penalty boxes. Get some! Yeah. Standing room only in the penalty box is coming up. Calgary gets a shot on net, just goes wide. Lankinen makes a stop off a sporadic shot. D. Giuseppe gets it out to center, but can't get it deep. And then Max Sassone does so. Collects the puck and dumps it into the corner, deep in Calgary's territory. Major Tao at Rome. Hockey stick, eggplant, ice, hang loose, muscles. Hachiko, also my aunt lives in Victoriaville area. I never liked visiting her for the reason. Saw a snake while outside once. Snakes are scary, yo. Myers kicks the puck up, gets it into the Calgary zone. David W, we're 4-4. We were for a minute. Happy New Year, by the way, Major Tao. Coleman couldn't get the pass. Bluger tries to get through, can't. Dumps it to the corner. You got Bluger out with DeBrusque and Besser right now because Miller's in the box. Oh, now it's Suter out there. It's like they just changed up. Juleson just went knee on knee with someone and then got cross-checked. Juleson throwing punches from his back. Probably tripping. Major Tao, nothing is perfect. We're trying to catch a stray cat in the neighborhood. We're going to love bomb him and trap him. Is that evil? Love bomb? What's a love bomb? Jay, yeah, I was watching a plane spotter live streaming when it happened. Oh my gosh, you were actually watching? Why were you even watching LAX? You just happened to be online, Jay? That's crazy. What timing is that? Major 2. Hachiko, you too, buddy. All the love. Scrappy game now, eh? Yep. Looks like these two teams don't like each other, which you'll love to see. Hate breeds good hockey. Yeah, Juleson threw a hit, and then he got cross-checked down from behind. It was one of those ones that was leg-on-leg collision. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to go leg-on-leg, but it's a really dirty hit. You go knee on knee with someone, that's about as dirty in hockey as you can get. About as dirty as you can get, friends. Yep, still 2-1 USA leads. Canucks. Canada took another penalty. It's just wild how many penalties they've taken. Not what you want to see, yo. Jay, hey bro, can you explain the plane spotter? Why is it a power play for Calgary? There's literally 2 guys attacking Juleson. That should be a 3rd man in, but the refs are morons. Full penalty boxes. Insane. How does Backstrom not get a penalty? He grabbed a man by the head. I am angry. The refs suck. Insane, man. I'm not angry. You're angry. Canucks clear the puck right off the bat, which is good to see. Suter manages to slap it out. Bluger now has it 1-on-1 in the Flames zone. Gets poke checked. So Flames managed to take it right back. Minute 30 left to go on the power play for the Flames. It's like bird watching, but planes. Tyler Myers nails his man. Oh, lip reading. Get the swear jar ready. Are you fucking kidding me? Swear jar. Bro is about to lose it on camera. Swear jar, swear jar. What? Noah Juleson always causing problems lately. Kadri goes down like a sack of hammers. Now there's 5 Canucks players in the box. Noah Juleson always causing problems lately. Yep. Kill the refs. No. Learn the rules, refs. Okay, Jay, gotcha. Drew, learn the rules. Learn the rules. Need to go back to school. Yep. Major putting $1 in the swear jar for me. What Mike said, MT. He explained it better. Stinker snatcher. Robert P. Rip. Drew Richards, swear jar, swear jar. Major Chow, swear jar. Fill the box. That was a weak call. Yep. Chippy Game says Matt. Mike Torrance says it's a weak call. Matt says it's a chippy game. USA scores raw. Canucks clear the puck. So they have Calgary has a 2-man advantage for another minute and 7 seconds here. Canucks need to kill this off. 12 ply call. Yep. That is some thick toilet paper. 12 ply. Canucks collapse in front off the rebound and get the puck down the ice. Canucks managed to change one guy. Huberdeau high in the slot. Calgary being kept mostly the outside. Flames are getting a little antsy right now. I think Sherwood might have touched a piece of that. 3-1 USA. TP, yeah, total toilet paper. 16 seconds left to go on the 2-man advantage. Kadri looking for something. 7 seconds left to go on the 2-man advantage. Fans want anything right now. Sherwood gets it out to center. Breakaway for Hoglander. Shoots high, and then Wolf makes the save. Hoglander causing some havoc in the offensive zone, and he'll go off for a change and get the Canucks penalty kill back to normal. Wow. Canucks managed to kill off the 5-on-3 portion. Jumbo, Open, Chang, Wang, Moby, Dick, Ahab. Your name is Derek. Your name is so long that it's not showing up in my chat feature. It's very strange. Major Tau, Coconuts Glow, Coconuts Hog with a good chance. Big Hog, sorry y'all, I should have had that. Buried that. I should have buried it. Yeah, that is true. You should have buried that. Yeah, I think something weird is happening with my chat feature tonight, guys. I feel like some of these chat things are not popping up here. Next time, Hogs. Major Tau's keeping it positive. Derek is my real name. Welcome, Derek. Buried. Forbert fighting Lomberg. Forbert falls. What another lackluster fight. Third fight, and we've only had one hit. Am I on Twitch? Yeah, I'm not on Twitch tonight. It was an experiment. I don't think we're going to run with it, though. I think the thing is that there isn't much. I don't think there's a lot of sports content on Twitch. And I think what we would get on Twitch right now would be not enough. Major Tau says, Derek, hockey stick, hockey stick. Get some. I think Lomberg maybe got one punch in. Looks like Forbert already has a black eye. That's the third fight of the game. Backlund gets tossed out of the faceoff dot. 6:46 left to go in the second period here. Flames lead 1-0. I'm Russell Holiday. This is Nothing is Perfect. 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37. There's your countdown. Now it's even strength. Good stick by Myers. Good read on that pass. Darnay and Coleman. Looks like they're going to take some penalties here. Darnay rips his helmet off and throws it on the ice. Coleman, the little rat. Nothing is perfect. Copy that. Roger. Roger, over. Buried is not a word. This is correct, Jay. Buried. Buried. Not buried. And Big Hog's like, I don't care. The internet is a weird place, Big Hog. Yeah, less than a couple minutes left to go in this game. Canada looks like they're going to end up losing to America. Don't be rude. Who's being rude, Jay? Susie dancing through the slot. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know something too? Puck comes out to center. 4-on-4. Garland can't control the pass. Huberdeau in. Suter at center. 3 Flames back, so Suter didn't really have a whole lot to do. Garland gets the puck, rips it around the boards, back to Brandstrom on the point. He takes it out to center ice, trips over the ref. Flames in the snazzy third jersey, yeah. Brandstrom getting into it again. He's not happy. It's a feisty game tonight. Murrayed versus married. Sportsnet is the new home of TNA wrestling. Yeah. That's kind of how this game's turned out, eh? Canucks glow. 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 Come on, boys. Let's see what the hits are so far. Canucks are still leading in hits. It's 18-16. Yeah, and as you can see, Canada is still down 3-1. Oh. Did Canada just score? Oh, the goalkeeper has been pulled. With just under 3 minutes left to go. USA has taken a delayed game penalty, and the Canada has pulled Carter George from the goalie with just under 3 minutes left to go. It's weird how this is all. Oh, so they just evened it up. Interesting. So who knows what's going on in this game? They're sorting it all out, I guess. Looks like maybe Canada will have the man advantage when they pull the goalie. And then if we're looking over here, Canucks are still leading 18 hits to 16 hits. Look at all these penalties. Penalty. Okay, back to the bar. Off the shoulder of Wolf. 4-on-4 still for 47 seconds. Myers goes on a skate. Hopefully he doesn't do anything too crazy. Besser skates to the middle, shot to the front, blocked in front. Brandstrom puts it over to Besser. Besser puts it back to Myers. Myers puts it down low to Besser. Besser loses the puck behind the net. Calgary skates it out to their own blue line and out to center. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Backlund taking a penalty. A Pav saying Coconuts glow, Coconuts glow. And Major Tow's like, Dobby Dobby, Coconuts glow. Big Mac. And Big Mac's like, Coconuts glow, Coconuts glow. Canucks pull the goalie on delayed penalty. Try not to drop past too many times into your own net there, friends. Garland skating back. He won't cut in front of the net, which is a good move. Tyler Myers will score, says Hachiko. Feisty to sloppy, watch out. Yeah. Another drop pass. And all that for nothing. Cal gets the puck, whistle goes. Canucks will get their first power play. Snicker Snatcher, Coconuts glow. Coconuts glow. Let's get a goal, says Major Tau. Connor Cahill, this is the perfect demonstration of a rivalry. Love these fights no matter how long or short they are. Be nice to see someone fight Kadri. Yeah, I don't think Kadri will ever fight. Bastard with a good chance. Trying to go short side. Jazz, for real, let's get a goal. And Major Tau's like, should BC and Alberta just join the USA? No! Drew Richards, we are the 51st state, if you ask Trump. BC should join Washington and Oregon and form Cascadia. I like that, Chico. That's a better plan. Washington, Oregon, California, and British Columbia forming our own country. Hell no, Major Tau. Yeah, I'm on the same page. Major Tau, we should not join the USA. I like my free healthcare. Not going into debt every time I have to go see the doctor. The amount of surgeries I've had in my life, I would definitely be destitute by now. Canucks lose the faceoff. Flames get the puck all the way down the ice. Lankinen stops the puck behind his own net. Canucks will have to start from their own zone. BC Alberta would be nice. Stupid backpacking. Backpassing on 6-on-5. Yeah, there's like 100 drop passes there. DeBrusque trying to get in there. Besser trying to get in there. There we go. Miller gets it on the half boards. Shot. Wolf with a save. Glove save. And Alaska. Yeah. Oh, did Canada score one there? Oh. Jazz, I mean Chick-fil-A. Yeah. Jazz is hungry for some Chick-fil-A. Just a few more CEOs to go before we get free healthcare. Okay, I'm a politician and I'm here to help. For one, wrong team. Yeah, looks like America has scored on the empty net. Canada will lose this game. .248 left to go in the second period here. A minute left to go in the Canucks power play. Brandstrom on the point. Puts it down low to Miller. Miller looking down low, maybe looking, skating, looking. Brandstrom at the point. Garland there. Shot to the front, just wide, off the end boards, round the boards, out of the zone. Hachiko, we are the real country of hockey. Sure you are. Whatever helps you sleep at night, Hachiko. AJ Duelis, the worst World Junior team for Canada in 20 years. Oh, man. Sherwood to the front. Wolf swallows it up and smothers the puck. 14 seconds left to go. And that's not an exaggeration. Yeah. It feels very similar to, what was it, the 96 Olympic team? And remember, we had the blue line hockey on Saturday. And that's something he talked about in his video about the Olympic teams, where they tried to have role players and stuff. And it's like, well, they figured it out the next year, in 2002, because they finally just took all the best players they could, took all the way down the ice. That should kill off the penalty for Calgary. Singer Center, calm down, Jay. Laugh out loud. No, Latvia is the country of hockey. Yeah, you're right, Big Hog. Canada will be lucky to win a round. Yep. Nothing is perfect. I don't think you'll be able to sleep after all that Canada performance. Good thing I didn't watch it. I think the only thing keeping me up at night is the Canucks right now. 1 minute, 20 seconds left to go in the second period. Barbershop window. The team Canada is a joke. Yep. Yeah, they can't score goals. I don't know what they're thinking. Well, I mean, the one thing you have to remember, and Dustin made that point, is you know who's not playing for the World Junior team? Celebrani and Bedard. And I wonder if they would have made a difference, because they're both the age where they should be playing at the World Junior Championship. But guess what? Canada is so good that our best players who are that age play in the NHL, not at the World Junior Championship. So, but having said that, the selection process did leave a lot of people off of the list. One minute, 1 second left to go. $48 seconds left to go. Calgary might get another chance here. The Canucks, I think, got lucky on that one. Three seconds left. And there we are into the second intermission here at the Saddledome. Still players yelling at each other as they skate to the bench. Lots of feeling in this game. Lots of feeling, not a lot of scoring. Oh, mercy. Yeah, lots of penalty minutes so far. Okay, like I mentioned, everyone, we have a guest on for the second intermission. You guys will remember him. His name is Cam. He runs the YouTube channel Green, Blue, and Dubs. If you haven't, check it out. I do have his channel listed in the description below, so you can click on his name and that'll bring you over to his channel so you can check out his stuff. But without further ado, let's bring the man on. Cam, welcome back to the show, brother.
Hello, thank you. How's it going?
Good. Are you enjoying have you been flipping back and forth, or are you locked in on the Canucks, or were you watching the other game as well?
Oh yeah, I was watching the Canada game as well. Just almost like this game, just so many penalties. Canada, like, I don't know, 7, 8 penalties, just losing themselves the game, really.
It's do you think that's probably the result of the composition of the team that they brought? Because that's what a lot of people have been talking about. It's just the fact that they don't really have their best players here today.
Yeah, I mean, with a lot of the snubs that didn't make it as well, it was already a kind of a surprising roster. And then, as you said on your channel just now, before the break, that, we got some of our best players in the NHL, but this team is looking like one of the worst that we've seen in however the last 10 to 20 years, really, at the World Juniors. It's just there's no offense, and they just are the most penalized team in the tournament already by a mile. So yeah, just the composition, they just don't seem to work well together. A couple guys injured as well. So yeah, it's I don't know about this team. I don't even know if they're going to get a medal at this point. Maybe a bronze, honestly.
Oh, they finished 5th last year, so it wouldn't be. I guess it wouldn't be too surprising if they end up finishing poorly again.
Yeah,
because they lost their top defenseman, and essentially the Canucks prospect Sawyer Minio came into the lineup, which is good to see. You know, a Canucks prospect playing for Team Canada. But if the selection process has gone as we expected it to, I don't think Sawyer probably would have even been on this team.
yeah, no, I agree with you. Yeah, he was, you know, one of the last guys, and then just to fill in as well. But yeah, the composition with the injuries and just the offense, like even the power play, their power play is not very good, and they just aren't able to seem to work like a team together. Just the composition isn't great, I don't think. Yeah.
Another loss for Canada. I mean, probably not as bad to lose to America, but they lost to Latvia too, so that's pretty brutal. 2 losses. They got the 2 wins, 2 losses. They'll probably end up third in their. They'll probably have to play some. They might end up playing a really good team in the elimination round to start, anyways.
I think so. Yeah.
Let's get into the Canucks now, because poor Canada. What have you seen through 2 periods so far? A lot of feistiness so far.
Yeah, you know, I think the first period was pretty evenly matched. Second period, you know, as well, we're having a very back and forth hockey game here. Again, lots of penalties, lots of fighting. I think the Canucks are looking a bit like they're taking all their anger out, you know, from their season so far and what we've seen. You know, you can really tell this team is missing Hughes, not as much as they're missing Pettersson, but you can also still see that as well. And you know, it sucks to not see Hughes out there on the ice and have to rely on these guys. And you have half of them in the penalty box at one point. I'm honestly surprised that the score isn't higher for Calgary. They did play a really good penalty kill, I think, on the 5-on-3. They did a really good job there. They were solid the whole way through that. But yeah, other than that, it's been a pretty evenly matched game. I think the Canucks need to do a better job at getting the puck to the net. We see it time and time again. You know, a lot of these shots are getting blocked, and they're just not getting proper shots on net and shots that are, you know, going to make it worthwhile or have chances. We haven't seen a lot of high scoring chances, you know, other than Niels Hoglander's breakaway. And I just don't understand why players don't deke in this league anymore. Just fake that wrist shot, go to the backhand. It's not that hard. We saw it in the Canada freaking shootout, like barely any deke. So you don't see it a lot in this league anymore. So I'm liking the Canucks play. I'm liking the feistiness. Yeah, I think we need to see some better play on offense, getting more proper pucks towards the net, some more scoring chances, because we don't want to get a shutout here against us. So
Yeah. I mean, with the absence, like you mentioned, Pettersson's out, Quinn Hughes is out. Is there anyone that has stood out as maybe taking advantage of the extra minutes that they're getting so far in tonight's game?
no, I do really like Brandstrom on the defensive side of things. I think he's like a miniature little version of Quinn Hughes in some world. So I think he's stepping up and he's doing a good job. You know, honestly, Tyler Myers and Carson Soucy. I know last game against the Kraken, they were the result of the comeback for a few of their goals, but I think they're playing a pretty solid game. And honestly, it just kind of sucks to see that third line last year, that arguably, you know, best third line in hockey, is split up. All 3 of them, they're on a different line. And with I know Pettersson's out, but with the plethora of forwards this team has and the depth of forwards this team has, it's just I really wish they would put them back together. You know, and I know you have DeBrusque coming in now and being on that first line and stuff, and like kind of the top 2 are get jumbled, but I really want to see that third line get put back together and them get the solid minutes that they've been getting. You know, also Hoglander. You know, I feel bad for the guy. He's just not getting a lot of time. He's not producing. Hasn't scored in like 28 games. You know, whatever it is now. And so I think that a good idea would to be put that third line together, get them some more minutes together as well. I know Garland's really improved, you know, over the last year as well, so it's understandable. But need to see those guys step it up more. And I think Brandstrom has done a great job. Get Myers and Soucy. They've been doing not too bad of a job as well. You know, honestly impressed with this defense for. Without Quinn Hughes, you know, the whole game before the last 5 minutes, even against the Kraken, you know, they played great. Just a weird one there, but yeah, we need to see some guys step it up, and including those guys there.
Yeah, I love when they tweet out, "Oh, the Canucks are the first time in Canucks history give up a 3-goal lead and lose the game. And it's like, well, it's only the third time in NHL history that it's ever happened. So I guess it would be the first time for the Canucks. Oh, what's the worst that could happen tonight, right? You can't blow a lead when you're down 1-0. So
exactly.
Is there anyone who you're feeling like maybe is kind of cracking a bit under the pressure? Anyone maybe whose game has taken a step back now that they're playing a couple more minutes?
Yeah, honestly, ever since Miller has come back, I haven't seen it from him. In his first game back, he got those 2 assists. He had a pretty good game. Canucks won that one. But ever since then, I haven't really been impressed by his play. He's kind of just looking, and apparently, yes, him and his family are interested in staying in Vancouver and want to stay here and be in the city, but at the same time, he just seems always like he's mad, he's disinterested, stuff's not going right for him. The whole whatever is going on with Pettersson, if there is anything, and he just hasn't been producing like he usually has been. I feel like his game isn't as natural as it usually comes to him, and it might get a bit frustrating for him at times. So I think, and that's arguably your best player other than Quinn Hughes and, best player on the ice, especially right now. So I think he needs to step it up a little bit. I think Besser is there with his scoring. He's been doing a great job. Nothing wrong with him there, but I think Miller needs to find himself again, needs to find his game again, step it up for sure, get some goal scoring again, and produce like he was last year, because I just don't think he's being his natural self out there, and he doesn't have his game like he usually does right now.
Well, let's talk a bit about the comments from Alvin then, because he did touch on Miller, and apparently there are still lots of people calling for Miller. He says nothing's imminent, right? But also when asked about whether or not Pettersson could be traded, he said anything's possible. And if anything's possible, that means that maybe even Miller could be moved. If you had to choose between keeping either Miller or Pettersson, who would you want to keep?
Ginger ale, by the way, everyone.
Yeah,
it's all good. Just ginger ale. Out of the two, I would say Miller, yes, but then this season has, changed my view on that a bit. But then you also have Pettersson, who, doesn't seem like himself out there either. Now, if both of them, either one of them are to go in a trade, you're most likely not going to win that trade. Maybe Miller, but for right now, if you want success right now and to build a team that's going to be successful in the long term, you're trading the both of them. You're not going to win those trades. You're not going to get a superstar back, because if we're giving you a superstar, this team's probably not going to give you one back. And usually when you see in those types of trades, you're getting a pick 2 back, young guy, a 3-for-1 type deal. So realistically, I wouldn't want to see any of them traded. I think if they were going to do this, they just shouldn't have re-signed Pettersson, or they should have traded him in the offseason, one or the other. I think now, with the Miller and Pettersson thing, them both not being able to work it out, and when they're both on the ice, they're both not able to produce like they were last year. It's a tough one. I mean, I would say Pettersson, then also at the same time, Miller's really getting to me. That's a tough one. I could honestly see either of them going, and I don't know if I'd even be mad at either of them going or either of them staying. I'd obviously rather both have them stay and the Canucks just be able to find themselves and have team chemistry again and have the mental game going and start winning again. But maybe Pettersson. It's a real toss up. Honestly, the two are kind of similar for me. Top line guys, both produce point of game guys. So either or, really. I could see it happening. Anything could happen. But if they do get traded, you're probably not going to win that trade right now to make your team better, and that is the problem. I
mean, the core of the issue is that when Pettersson and when Miller are playing at the top of their game, you would never trade them ever, right? You wouldn't even consider it. They're too good. But right now, both of them seem to be having issues at the same time. Miller looks like he's back to his Delia slamming the puck or the stick on the back of the net days. And Pettersson looks back, he's back to where he was playing too much Fortnite during the pandemic, right? So maybe we take his PlayStation away and I don't know, like Miller, like even tonight, there's been moments where he's looked really good. Like I was mentioning to Dustin during the first intermission, that the managing to get that shot while being attacked by Rasmus Andersson in front of the net, even though it wasn't a strong shot, he managed to get that stick through Rasmus Andersson, one of the best defensemen in the league, and managed to get a shot on. If Wolf doesn't make that save, it's going to be in the net. But then there's other moments where he just looks like he's, taking half speed back to the net. Is there, what can Tocchet even do at this point to light a fire under his butt?
And I don't know, because I feel like he's been trying to do that all season, and who knows what was going on with why he left the team and his personal reasons. But I think it's not even Miller. It's just this whole team. And, people are saying that Tocchet has systemized this team, where a point where it's too systemized and they're not just playing like themselves and have their natural game out there and all working together and their games flowing smoothly. And I always say this too, when they have these bad losses, or especially after the loss to the Kraken there, what is Quinn Hughes, and I know we've been without him, but what is Quinn Hughes, what is JT Miller, what is Elias Pettersson saying to their teammates? What are they saying in the locker room? And I know Quinn's a quiet guy, and you got JT, who's a fiery guy, and also Pettersson as a guy who sometimes seems like he's just out in his own world. I don't know what their own players are doing to get this team fired up, and as we've seen all season, and people have been saying, this team not being able to find their identity, and the mental side of things, this team just doesn't seem like they're mentally in it. Like ever since that. And I'll go back to it again, when they blew the lead to Calgary in the home opener, it just seems like this team is like, well, we can't figure out to win. Our defense, isn't that great. So, let's just try to win games. Is that we want to win games and we want to be in the playoffs. We want to win a Stanley Cup. That just really doesn't seem like it's there for a lot of these guys right now. I'll say like for Quinn Hughes, it is. And for a few other of them and the role players on this team, but those main guys, I don't know about what Tocchet's saying, because after every loss or every bad game, or they give the game away, it's just from Tocchet, I like the guy, but it's just like, oh, it happens, we'll move on to the next one, have a good practice. But it's just like, I want to see him come out and say one time that he's just pissed off and he's angry, with this team. And I feel like he may be feeling a little bit of pressure, because it sounds like on the GM side of things, they're not too happy with things right now. Apparently, the owners aren't too happy. And then you have the GM, the management group that's not too happy. And then you have the coach, obviously, and then all the players. And it's just filtering down through the organization. Something's going on in this locker room. Something's going on in this whole organization. And I think it has put this team on a whole nother level, down a level. And I don't know what Tocchet is doing or is going to do to light a fire under them, because we're only almost getting to halfway mark of the season now, and it's the same thing every time we see in press conferences, same kind of attitude. And I just feel like there is no fire being lit under right now, and I don't know how they're going to be able to get that going or what it's going to take for them.
Probably a good reason why Alvin decided to meet with Sportsnet for some reason and do this interview, because I think they only asked him probably like a dozen questions or something like that. But out of the dozen questions, I would say probably 4 or 5 of them, the answer had in part of it saying our top guys are not playing well enough. And it's not just, the one guy. He's saying Miller's not playing good enough. Petey's not playing good enough. DeBrusk needs to be more consistent, right? So he's calling out the entire top end of the team. And even when asked about some of these role players, like the Sherwoods, like the Blugers, like these Suter, who are all doing really well. Like Kiefer Sherwood, 17 points. Bluger's got 15 points. Danton Heinen's got 15 points, right? So Alvin now looks like he's coming in to try and give some backup to Tocchet and essentially calling out the entire top side of that lineup. Do you think that helps with the players' mentality coming into the games and your GMs coming out in the media and calling you out?
That's always a tough one. I feel like for the majority it doesn't help, but at the same time, someone's got to say it, and that's what I'm saying. I don't know what Tocchet's saying, to his team, and I don't know what the players are saying to this team. So someone, has got to do it. If it's not going to be those guys, and yeah, he's probably not very happy with the way his team is playing this season. He seems like great things in the offseason to bring in all these guys. I personally think he, royally screwed up this defense and entering this season with this defense. That was my number one concern going into the year. And, look where we are right now. And I know there was a lot of injuries, but I don't think it's the best thing to say that to the media. I think maybe, if it's getting to that high of a level, you go to the team directly, you get in that locker room, you have a team meeting, everyone in the organization at that level. Maybe just take it a different route. with the media, or like, say it, but like not in that way or straight calling out your players. I don't think it's the best way to go about it in that sense. But, if again, the coach isn't doing it, the players aren't doing it, someone's got to do it. I'm sure he's frustrated, but I'm going to say it is on him a little bit for going into this season with this defense, expecting good things. And of course, the injuries were there and whatnot. And now we have Hughes injured and Pettersson injured as well. But he has to do something if your top players aren't producing. And if you're going to call, Pettersson not mature, and, you think, oh, who knows what's going to happen, or anything can happen with Miller or Pettersson, then do something about it. You're the GM, you're in that management group. Go out there and make a trade. I've been waiting for one to happen now for a month, and we've seen nothing. And if they want long-term success and they're not trying to rebuild this team and they're trying to make this team a contender, then you need to go out and make a trade if your top players like that aren't producing, or you're just going to have to figure it out and wait till next year, because I don't know if this is looking like the year for them right now.
Just before we get to the third period, do the Canucks have a chance to win this game tonight?
Honestly, I thought to myself, it looks like the Canucks, this is a game that they're just not going to score. Yeah, again, it's a back and forth game, lots of physicality, great penalty killing from them, but it just looks like a game that they're not going to score. It just doesn't look like the puck's bouncing their way. Doesn't look like they're going to get one, or they're going to get two and they're going to win like 2-1, something like that. But I don't think so, unfortunately.
Well, thanks for stopping by, Cam. It's good to have you on the show, and we'll have you on again sometime soon. All right, brother?
All right. Thanks so much, man. See you soon.
Cam Lewis from Green, Blue, and Dubs. Check him out. Like I said, I've got a link in the description for the video, so make sure you go check him out and check out some of his game reactions. Let's get back into the action here. 1950, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 43, 42, 41, 40. We're into the third period here. Booyah. Nick, Team Canada sucks, got thoroughly outplayed by USA. Yep. Miller shoots. Wolf made a save. Puts the puck to the corner. Canucks cannot control the puck. Watch Miller just glide back to the bench rather than skating hard back to the bench. Rome Pettersson has more upside than Miller, but Miller is a better player right now. They're both kind of lackluster. That's why it's such a weird question right now. Neither one of them looks like themselves at this point. Like I said to Cam, if we're talking about, prime Miller and prime Pettersson, you don't even trade them, right? Like, you can't get someone back in a trade that's going to be better than them. But right now, you might be able to. But then you run the risk of having suddenly Miller pick his game up. Oh, for a second there, I thought we maybe had the line back together. It looks like Dakota Joshua and Garland are back together, but they're playing with Suter. So it looks like there might be some line juggling. Can't control life. Who are we cheering for? We're cheering for the Canucks. Are you cheering for the Senators? Can't control life? Or are you cheering for Calgary? Happy New Year, says Drew. Big hog. Nice of you to message from the future. Guys, I'm in 2025. Big hog, the first one in chat to hit 2025. Ransom blocks the shot. Puck comes back out to center, and Calgary moves back into the Canucks zone. Myers lays his man out, crumples him in the corner. Puck gets past the Calgary defenseman, past the blue line, and down into the Calgary zone. Big hog, watch him from the future. Mike LeBlanc. When Canada lost to Latvia, I knew they were done. Canada won't medal this tournament. I agree with you, Michael. B-Dog, sorry I didn't get a chance to ask him if he's a golfer. Rum, great segment, Cam. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. Big hog. Salute. Rome at Big Hog, wait up for the rest of us. We'll catch up. And Big Hog's like, no. JK, I will. Yeah, it's already midnight for you, eh? Are you watching from Newfoundland or something? Holy. Green, Blue, and Dubs, great to have you, bro. APAV, I think they still advance. Yeah. Did Canada get knocked out? No. They won 2 games, so they will play in the elimination round. But they'll have to play somebody really good. I'll try and figure out where they stand now. Teams. Games. Standings. So that during the next commercial break, we'll go over the standings. See what we think happens, because I think all the games are over now. Everyone's played their 4 games. Yeah, because they actually get 3 points for a win in this tournament, which is interesting. Because I wish the NHL would do that. Suitor up. No, so the lines are not what I thought they were. They were just in the middle of a line change. Hello, my love. Canada lost to the US. She's like, oh, I don't even know what that is. Did you just say Canada sucks? Oh, my wife makes me put money in the swear jar. She said, fuck those guys. Swear jar. Weird too, because they got McKenna. Fireworks going off now. Somebody celebrating 9/11 p.m. They fooled their kids. Michael, are you watching from Alberta? Michael watching from slightly in the future. Swear jar. Swear jar. Swear jar. Hi, Crystal, says Rome. She's not in the room anymore. She just did a flyby. Chaos Giraffe. Ices the puck because he doesn't know the rules because he's full of chaos. Michael LeBanc watching from Edmonton. So you're a Canucks fan tonight because you hate Calgary, right? Major Tao. Michael LeBlanc. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. 15:06 left to go in the third period. Learn the rules, Tyler Myers. Learn the rules. Tyler Myers is out here making cakes. Getting the icing ready. Emperor King, what's up? What's up, Emperor King? Nice to have you. Got another Kings fan in here. You'll get along with Chico. Snickers Snatcher, rulebook. Oh, puck was out of play at the Canucks bench. Now G. Giuseppe having a little dance with the Calgary Flame. Major Tau can't control life. Let's go, Canucks! Hunter TDS. Hi, everyone. It was Scout. Hi, Paper. Paper in chat. For sure. I cheer for Florida living in Edmonton. Okay. Hunter. So, Paper to Scout to Hunter TDS. I am Hunter now. Yo, Paper! Hunter TDS. Dobby. Yeah. Shots 21-21. JT Miller wins a faceoff. That puck goes out of play as well. Another face-off in the Canucks zone. Matt, we're all Canucks. Michael LeBlanc, Canuck fan all the way, born and raised in Kamloops. Oh, the Loops. Emperor King, go Kings. I live in LA. So like I said, Emperor King, you've got friends in the chat. We got a couple of California kids watching here. Coleman just high stick Juleson. No call. Oh, no, they did call it. Coleman, just go to the box. Nobody wants to hear your sob story. Any blood? Spit on the ice. TDS stands for Tower Defense Simulator. I've heard there was 5 people on the penalty box. Yeah, you missed out. But I'm from Victoria and Van, so I go Canucks number 1. Canucks going to the power play. Matt watching from the future. Oh my goodness. See if the Canucks can do something with this power play because they didn't look very good on the last one. Ransom at the blue line. Garland couldn't direct it on net. Big Mac. There was Hunter. Big PP. Bug PP. Big PP. Who's manning the Canucks point on the power play? It's Brandstrom. Garland does well to get into the zone. Skates down to the half boards. Spins. To back up to the point for Brandstrom. Brandstrom. Canucks score! Brock Besser with the tip in front of the net. The Canucks have tied the game. 1-1. Oh, yeah. You love to see it. Brandstrom over to Miller. Miller fires it. And then Brock Besser gets a little tip on it. Right past the glove of Wolf. He'll be howling at the moon after that one, kids. Woo! Goal, 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 goal. Boom, goal, 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 goal. Bang, says Big Hog Hockey. Woo! Look at that. Scores is Michael LeBlanc. Big Hog, goal, goal, goal. Snickers Snatcher, goal, 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 goal. Coke Canucks, glow. Coke Canucks, glow. And then Major Chow with a gifted sub. Thank you very much, Major Chow, with the gifted sub after the goal. And it actually went to someone. Showtime 787. Watch him from the shadows, getting the free membership. You love to see it. Thank you very much, Major Chow. You love to see it. Hashtag you love to see it. Hunter, boom, Coconuts glow, goal, Coconuts glow, goal, Happy New Year, Mike Torrance, woohoo, B-Dog, woohoo, and then Rome's like, yes, gola, 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 gola. Brock, the broccoli, Brock Star Besser, and Major Tau's like, goal, 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 don't know hype for Major Tau, don't know hype for Major Tau, resign this man, oh, resign this man. Hunter, New Year Santa. Rome. What is this? Spaceship, spaceship, spaceship. You'll love to see the spaceships. Santa! Wild is life. Yo, yo, what's up, Wild is life? Welcome back. I don't think we've seen you since the last time that the Canucks were playing the Wild. I think. Welcome. Who are you cheering for in this game? Who would you benefit from winning this game, Wild is life? Major Tau, Brock's retirement jersey number. P.S. Suter icing the puck because he also doesn't know the rules. Apparently hasn't gotten a piece of the puzzle. Big Hog let's get a big PP. Big PP comes in clutch. I hear Big Hog loves Big PP. Major Chow, Wild is life. 8-ball, Chaos Giraffe, beer. Hockey stick. Learn the rules, says Hunter. Hunter knows. Snickers Snatcher also getting some rule book. Paper the rule book. And then Big Mac reminding everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everyone. We're trying to get this number up to 1,000. And if we can get this number up to 1,000, the Canucks ice the puck again. The Canucks will never ice the puck ever again. Learn the rules. Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac. Major Tau, goal. Eggplant, goal. I watched the Wild beat the worst team 5-3. Is that the Nashville Predators? Is that who it is? Lankinen saw it all the way and smothers the shot. Weir with a shot from the point. Lankinen's like, heck no. Wild is life. Let's see. Ah, yes, it was the Preds. So the Wild have defeated the Predators. 5-3. Let's go have a look. Rossi has 3 points for Wild in win against Predators. Scoring that last one there. Big second period for the Minnesota Wild. 3 goals there. 46 shots on goal to 38. What is this? Wild is life. This is crazy. This is more shots than we've seen in the entire game so far. What are the shots right now in the Canucks game? What is it? 21-21? 22-22. The Predators had more shots in their game than the Canucks and the Flames have had combined. That is wild, if you don't mind me saying. It was a poke. I love this. Look at this. Poke. Okay, back to the bar. Congratulations, Wild is life. Yes, confirming. I love big PPs. Yeah, Wild. They're great this year. Snicker Snatcher. Rulebook. 100 TDS, Big Mac, all do one. Giveaway at 1,000 subs. Dobby? Question mark. Dobby. Coconuts glow. What are those? What are these? What are those? Hey everyone, Paper is back after sickness. Make sure you like and subscribe to Russell. This will help him and reach 1,000 subscribers. I wish you to be a member. If you don't wanna, it's okay. See you in chat. Major Chow, welcome everyone, and thanks for helping us grow to 1,000 subs. And then Snicker Snatchers like Dobby, Rulebook, Trevor Linden, Swear Jar, Big Mac, Coconut Expo. Woo! DeBrusque gets it out. That'll be another icing. DeBrusque ices the puck. There's so much icing. We're going to have to make like 1,000 cakes because the Canucks can't learn the rules. Unbelievable. Canucks are now 1 for 2 on the power play. Yeah, the shots between Wild and Predators was crazy. Emperor King, goal, Swear Jar, Rule Jar, a rule book, Dobby. Let's get one more, boys. Fiji Airlines, question mark? No call. Myers getting a stick held. My goodness. Hashtag justice for Fuji. Hashtag justice for Fuji. Where is Fuji? Where are you, Fuji? Kadri scores. You hate to see it. Where did that even come from? Kadri from Huberto. The 3-on-2. And Lankinen never saw it. Kyrie makes it 2-1. You hate to see it. Boo! Boo! The ad on the board says Fiji Airlines. Ah, okay. Major Tau, Emperor King, do you want California to join Canada or do you prefer Canada to join California? Good question, at Major Tau. Bang. Ugh. We have to score, yeah. Now we do. Alaska and Montana should join Alberta and BC. Good, now it's bad. Kadri's a rat. Yeah, Kadri's a rat. Oh, one-timer attempt by Bluger misses the net. The referee blocks it. Good job, ref. Way to help out Calgary get out of the zone. Now Calgary has the 2-on-1. Lankinen bails out the ref. Jeez. Emperor King, I say let Alberta and BC join the US. Can you imagine that? I say let Alberta and BC join the US. Emperor King agreed at Major Tau. Bubby. Come here, Bubby. Come here, my boy. I need you. Come here. Come to your papa. Come on. All the way. Yes, up. Oh, yes. Hello, my boy. How is your nap going? He's freaking out because I got beard oil for Christmas. And now he's obsessed with my beard. He's like, I want to sniff your beard, huh? Oh, look at this sweet young gentleman tucking his head in there. Oh, what a sweet nugget, huh? He's so cute. Yeah, big hug using those custom emojis. Big Mac. Oh, yes. No, you cannot lick my beard. No, don't lick it. Huh? Oh, that's going to be trouble. That's going to be trouble. Oh, yes. That's why we brought Dobby up here so that we can score now, right? We're trying to bring in the good Dobby luck, huh? Oh, yes. What a sweet boy, huh? Here, I'll give you guys a nice close. Hello, my name's Dobby, and I'm a troublemaker. Oh, yes. Blaming our icing for that goal. Yep. See? Everyone's like, why are you so upset when they ice the puck? Well, that's what happens. You ice the puck, and then it ends up in the back of your own net, right? Right, Mike? Mike's on the same page, huh? Oh, yes. Dobby's such a chill bro whenever he's on stream. I don't understand. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. What a nice sweet boy, huh? Oh, yes. Me and Dobby had a nap today. It was very nice. I had the day off for no reason. And so we laid down and had a little nap together. It was very nice. Oh, yes. What a sweet boy, huh? So wild is life. I choose the Canucks to win. If it was Stars versus the Canucks, still Canucks. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Nice to have your support tonight, Wild is Life. We appreciate it. Nice to have you here watching the game with us. Canucks, Calgary. Calgary leads 2-1, out shooting the Vancouver Canucks 26-22. Dobby, what is happening? Oh, yes, you rub it. Oh, where are you going, huh? Come here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, there we go. Lankinen makes another save off a deflection. Oh, my goodness. I've got Dobby fur in my nose now. What a surprise. We need more treats for Dobby. Oh, yes. Look at this face, huh? Rome knows. Look at this Dobby face, huh? Look at it, huh? And he's like, I'm getting out of here. You've had enough Dobby time. Yeah, there's Dobby fur in my mouth, if anyone was wondering. Lanky and Demko deserve better. Yes, you were right, Connor Cahill. Joshua going to the net. Suter keeps it in for now, gets it down low. Connor Garland. Juleson collects it at center. 8:25 left to go in the third period. Connor Cahill, 100%. Yet again, defensive lapses costing this team dearly. As usual, we need good goaltending to keep us in these games. Yep. And then Hunter putting the rule book in chat. Big Hog, how dare Sportsnet show Hughes for our game tomorrow? Trying to rub it in. Sherwood stops behind the net. Falls down. Luger keeps it in. Sherwood falls down again. Jason not feeling great watching the Canucks. I'm on 72 suicide watch. What? Great New Year's. Yep. Yeah, I can root for Dallas, homie. Jason, you sound like it. Canadians and Red Wings been winning games lately. Yeah, isn't that weird? The Canadians beat someone today. Miller gets it down low. Skates in on it. Gets hit. Miller comes out front, chops it. Puck to the front of the net. Calgary's got 5 guys in front of the net. Major Tao's got the nest out, the squirrel, and the beaver. Lambert is racist. Is he? Coconuts Glow. Coconuts Glow. Big Hog saying the wave. 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 Hunter's putting the wave and a wave and a wave. Snicker Snatchers waving. Emperor King, that's good, buddy. Montreal and Detroit had rough starts, I think. Yep. Come on, it's the third game in the Stampede to the Saddledome. We need to win this because if we don't, Vancouver loses the series 2-1. Susie collects the puck behind his own net, flips it out to center. Joshua gets it in. Garland collects it. He shoots. Wolf gloves the save. And Joshua takes on 3 guys in the corner for some reason. What is your New Year's resolution, says the one guy. What is your New Year's resolution, says the other guy. Major Chow. Eggplant nest. Eggplant nest. Spaceship. Chaos Giraffe. Music. Eggplant nest. Eggplant. Eggplant. Doing the wave. Doing the wave. Yeah, Dobby does want some more treats. Canucks need to score, so Dobby gets more treats. Because right now he's only getting 1, and he's not going to be satisfied. My boy. And Big Hog's like, exactly. 6:35 left to go in the third period. 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26. Susie's back, no icing. DeBrusque takes it, passes out to center. Miller, Besser chops it down low. Miller wanted it, and instead he pouts and goes to the bench. Rome, heck yes. Big Hog, Flames are racist, trying to beat up Joshua. Yep. Hunter, what about Dobby's treat? Dobby gets 1 treat for every goal. The Calgary Flames have forgotten the rules and have iced the puck. Fools! They don't know the rules. This is stuff you learn on day one of hockey camp. It was good Canadians won against Vegas as a Kings fan. I don't like Vegas. Yep. Well, Emperor, we can both agree on that because nobody likes the Vegas Golden Knights. The Vegas LTIRs was what we should call them. He gets them at the end of the game. He does get them, but it happens at the end of the game. Branson gets taken down. Myers comes across, gets the puck out to center. Branson throws a hit and goes to the bench. Dewar puts it in. Lankinen stops it for Myers. Myers is like, Chaos Giraffe, enable. Hunter using the custom emojis. Rulebook. Learn the rules, learn the rules. You must learn the rules, and they haven't yet because they ice the puck again. The Flames have iced the puck twice. Calgary hates Vancouver. Yep. The Vegas injury reserves. Yep. Hachiko's back. Welcome back, Hachiko. Emperor King. Yeah, I used to like Vegas, but now I despise them after I had a bad customer experience at the arena. I go Yo Kings and Ducks games, mostly when the Canucks are in town. Hachiko. Hello. Major Chow putting the rule book out there. San Jose has Cody Ceci. He does. Yep. San Jose does have Cody Ceci. Former Edmonton Oiler, Cody Ceci. Hachiko. Shark. Okay, yeah. I think I got distracted. But let's go and have a look at the World Juniors. So we can look at the standings here. Okay, so they actually have it all updated here. So Canada will play Czechia in the quarterfinals. So it's Sweden, Latvia, USA, Switzerland, Finland, Slovakia, and Czechia, Canada. And then, so if you look at the preliminary rounds, USA had 3 wins and 1 overtime loss for 10 points. And like I said, they get 3 points for every win. So they get 9 points from their wins and then 1 point from their overtime loss. Finland gets 8 points because they have 2 wins, an overtime win, and a loss. So that's 3 points each, and then 2 points for the overtime win. And then Canada finishes third. And so they are get 7 points because they get 6 points from their wins and then 1 point from their overtime loss, and then nothing for their... They only scored 10 goals. They only have 2 more goals than Latvia and Germany, which is wild. They have the same amount of goals as Switzerland. I mean, they only allowed 7, right? And I mean, Finland only scored 10 too, so. But look at Czechia and Sweden and America all have 20 plus goals. So yeah. To answer everyone's questions, it will be Canada versus Czechia in the quarterfinals. And then whoever wins between these 2 games will play here. Right? So if they can beat Czechia, they may have a chance. But we'll see what happens. Back to the bar. Right animal, wrong profile pick. Major Tau. Minnow, eggplant. Emperor King, the Oilers, with their own win over Utah Hockey Club, got 2 points closer to the Knights for first place. For the Canucks, Habs, Knights game won't have as much of a significance in BC. Scores. Pylon legends, Cody Ceci. Yeah, AJ Duelis is right on that. He is also a legendary pylon. Yeah, David. David W. Thumbs up. International Hockey League. Let's Vancouver. Let's Vancouver. Juleson has the puck bounce over his stick. Canucks are changing. What does it stand for? IHL? IHL. International Ice Hockey League. IIHF. So it's actually IIHF. It's the International Ice Hockey Federation. There it is. The International Ice Hockey Federation. So that's what it's called. IIHF. And now the crowd is singing. Yep. Go Canada. Not a horrible game for missing 3 key players. Yep. They're missing Quinn Hughes, Hronek, and Pettersson, and they're still in this game. So, what are the fans cheering? Game was horrible. The team is cooked. Jacob Cozy, welcome. Welcome, Jacob. Locked in front. Another shot. Canucks failed to clear. What a brain fart that was. Shot wide. Connor Garland has to go right between his 5-hole. Oh, and then Desharnais almost puts it out over the glass. Jacob! Need a trade ASAP. Emperor King chilling and watching old school ECW videos and vibing here. Gotta love that. Honestly, getting bored watching them. Okay. We need something else. I don't care what it is. Someone needs to be traded. Yep. We need another defenseman stat. Besser tried to get it out. Can't get it to go. 2 minutes left in the third period. Mike Torrance. But can we get one here? Yeah, my bad. I want to play TDS. Canucks have pulled their goalie. Excuse me. 6 on 5 for the Canucks. See if they can take advantage. But instead they give the puck away. Hospital out. Canucks did well to stop Calgary from scoring on the empty net. Wow, I expected them to score there. Shot goes wide. Minute 20 left to go in the third period here. This team is play driving is so much shittier without Quinn. Yep. Swear jar. What is that, Susie? Are you effing kidding me, bro? A weak ass backhand pass like that right at the center ice? Like, Susie, what are you even doing? Just complete dysfunction. Like, what is that even going to? Brutal. Brutal. I guess I have to update this. Begrudgingly, I will. Calgary takes a 3-1 lead on the Canucks. Terrible. Claps defense. Claps defense. Susie is absolute garbage. Susie, what are you doing, man? OMG. My least favorite player on the Canucks roster at the moment. Yeah, Carson Susie. The giveaway machine. Canucks pull their goalie again. Just so they can give the puck away and allow Calgary to get another chance at the empty net. Except for this one's going to go wide and it'll be icing. Susie traded. Trade Susie. He is done. Police. Rulebook. Yep. I got to learn the rules, man. Susie, no love from the fans lately. Wild is like fire. Yep. The Flames are on fire. Verking Hall, says Mike Torrance. B-Dog. Ha ha ha. WTF. Drew Richards for good reason at Major Tau. Hunter TDS. Susie is gonna go to San Jose. We don't claim Susie. Connor Cahill, there is no composure on this team. Yep, nope. Jason J dusted again. Yeah, look at that. Canucks poop the bed once more. They're going to run out of sheets. Their parents are going to be so upset when they run out of sheets because they've just pooped the bed again. 8 seconds left to go. 4, 3, 2. Okay, we know we can't count it down yet. We got another 3 seconds. Snickers Snatcher, trade Susie. Chico, yes, there are fast wheelchairs, but I'm talking about the Canucks, and they're not having speed demons. If I were to pick a song for the Canucks, it would be Beatles' One, I'm Only Sleeping. That's it. Mercifully over. I don't have words. Wild as life. Welcome to Canucks hockey. Nothing makes sense. Everything's chaos. Drew Richards. What is that? You're like, what is this symbol? I don't even know what that is. Connor Hill, every time we are in position, we just flail around and panic, whereas Calgary are so composed. Yep. You have words. David W. Jason J. The British expression done and dusted would have perfectly described how the Canucks are about to lose their second straight game tonight. Connor Hill, even going 6-5, I knew we were in trouble. Yep. Hunter TDS. Yes, you do, Hachiko. Susie sucks. Done and dusted. Laugh out loud, says Jason J. Updating it to be more properly British, I guess. Oh my goodness. The Canucks are terrible. The Canucks are trash. They're really, really trash. What the heck has happened to the Canucks? Send him to Edmonton. Jason J. Indeed. Hunter TDS. No. San Jose. Sorry, Susie. David W. With the Canucks Flames game in the books, I plan to check out some post-game streams. 3-1 Flames beat the Canucks. AJ Duelis. Canucks loses. Canada loses. At least it's not the Coyotes. Yep. Canucks are out of a wild card spot now. Oh my goodness. Is it time to tank for the first overall pick? Jason J., what do you think? Time to start losing on purpose? Even when Quinn Hughes comes back from injury, let's just leave him out of the lineup. Oh, and Sportsnet has absolutely just crashed. Thank you for feeding the dog. Well, Hunter TS, the Canucks are trash without Hughes and Pettersson and Hronek. Yes, this is true. I think they were trash before they lost them. So this is just adding pain. This is just adding pain to the situation. So we're just going to turn off all of that because I don't want to see anything. What is this? It's crazy. I don't even know what this is, man. AJ Duelis, nah, Chicago has Hagens in the bag. Yeah, Chicago's trying really hard. Mohammed, trade. Zach, Leafs win yesterday 1-3. Drew Richards, Russ, you know the Nucks don't get the number 1 pick. Yeah, I know. They never have drafted number 1 overall. So I don't think they ever will. We have no points. Yeah, we didn't even get a single point into that game. Usually we'll get a loser point, but tonight we decided not to. Emperor King, I believe Rangers aren't making the playoffs, Russell. If the Rangers are not making the playoffs, we might have a chance to actually trade for someone, but it's hard to say, even with the Rangers not playing well, because the NHL standings is so weird right now. Major Tau, sad face. Van Michael, oh, the structure style talk coach is not working, man. Sure, we defend, but we get outshot every night. We have no offense. We have skilled players and have no offense because of this structure. Yeah, style. Mike Torrance feels like Charlie Brown and Lucy with the team. Yep. Charlie Brown goes to kick the ball and Lucy's just like, what? Pulls it right out. Hunter, this sucks. Sad face. Single tear rolling down your cheek. Well, kids, at least we scored. Yeah, so Dobby does get 1 trade. Okay. We'll do one thing before we leave. There is no post game with Dustin because he is celebrating with his family. But we'll read some of the comments that are coming in. But I'm also going to grab a treat so you guys can watch Dobby eat the treat that he gets for the Canucks. So at least you get to see that before 2025. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh yeah, he's into it. He's into it. Oh, okay. Come here, Dobby, all the way. Oh, what a good boy, huh? You want this? I'll show everyone what it is. It's a little piece of salmon, raised dried salmon for the boy. Here you go. Oh, yes, what a good boy, huh? Oh, was that tasty? Oh, was that a tasty thing, huh? Oh, yes, okay. Yes. Jason J, I would like to see Gadzik on Sportsnet dusted again and let his Twitter account blow up again. Yeah, I agree. I can't stand Gadzik. Emperor King, if Senators make the playoffs instead of Rangers, that'd be the biggest shocker. Yeah, wouldn't that be wild? Hachiko starting 2025 at rock bottom. You gotta love rock bottom, right? Because you can't fall any further, right? Drew Richards, 2025 is a new year. Team, lots of hockey to play left. Who knows what moves they will make? I still believe, but woo, boys, feeling like a true Nucks fan right now. Yep, a true Nucks fan. It's painful to be a Canucks fan. He's gone. Spread misery and sorrow. Yeah, Drew, we still good. Yeah, Big Mac. I agree. Clip Dobby eating it. Pacheco has moved from mayhem to misery and sorrow. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if the Sens knocked the Rangers out. Hell yeah, plenty of hockey left. Yeah. And then Hunter got the clip of Dobby eating his treat for the Canucks 1 goal tonight. Pacheco, chaos, bro. Chaos, Dobby. Chaos. Oh, yes. Oh, Calvin99 Charlie. Happy New Year, Dobby and Russ. Thank you, Calvin. I don't know if I've even seen you in chat tonight, but thanks for watching. Thank you for the $5 dono. That's very generous of you. We appreciate it. Dobby is very happy to see it. Aren't you, Dobby, huh? Yes. Okay, you stand up. Okay, you showed them your appreciation, huh? You showed them your appreciation, huh? Looking directly down the camera lens. Happy New Year, Calvin. I hope you have a fun one. Oh, yes. Okay, you can go. Hunter's happy. Happy New Year. Major Tau. Yeah, Calvin. Happy New Year, bro. Major Tau. Dobby. Hachiko, my cat has come to comfort me, or maybe he wants food. Who knows? Hachiko, Dobby. Happy New Year, everyone, says Big Mac. And using the Dobby emojis. Calvin's using those Dobby emojis. You'll love to see it. He's such a good boy, huh? This is what I'll be doing. I'll be snuggling my dog after this to make myself feel better. Okay, everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in for this New Year's Eve broadcast of Nothing is Perfect. It has been lots of fun. As I always say, it's always more fun to participate in these games when we are watching it together, because there's a lot of the time where you can watch the game alone. But that's part of the reason that we started doing this, is that we want to be able to watch the game together. So even if you're just sitting on your couch, or if you're just like chilling out at a bar or whatever it is, now we can all sit together and watch the game together. So I appreciate all of you for stopping by and being a part of this amazing experience that we have going on here. Let's bring in 2025 with some wins. We got the next Canucks game is coming up on in the new year. The next Canucks game is coming up next year. It is going to be on Thursday at 7:00 against the Kraken. We are playing in Seattle, and then it's a back-to-back. We got the Nashville Predators coming in for another 7:00 game on Friday, January the 3rd. We're going to have Big Mac and Snicker Snatcher joining the show during the second intermission on Thursday. And then I'm working on getting Canucks Uncensored for the game on Friday against the Nashville Predators. So just so you know, that's what's coming up. And then next week, it's going to be all early games. I literally took the week off work because the Canucks play 4:30 on the 6th, 4:30 on the 8th, 4:00 on the 10th, and 4:00 on the 11th. And on the 11th, that's the game against the Toronto Maple Leafs, we're going to have TSI Mike joining the show that day. So, Happy New Year, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. My name is Russell Holiday. This is Nothing is Perfect. And make sure that you make good choices.